it's just the THX logo.
And those three said, you know what? Fuck them.
Yeah.
And so me and Timmy were doing a show. We're doing a show together.
Which one is Zack?
Zack is he's one of the hot ones.
He's the other Darren.
Other Darren?
The other Darren.
The hot one. What happened to you?
Who's the hot one?
You used to be.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you know, we haven't talked in a while. This is, to some people, this is the hot one. I don't get it either, but
yeah, no, you're right. You are the hot one again.
You're all the hot ones.
Oh, see, Pop knows what's going on.
As far as I'm concerned.
Wait.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, these are, I don't like it, I don't want to say old comedy buddies because we're all old, but we're also buddies. So these are longtime comedy friends of the Whitest Kids who both appeared on the show a couple times. So David, Jesse Pop in the hat. There we go.
Yep.
So I'm really stoked to see you guys. I haven't seen you guys. Jesse, last time I saw you, I was crashing on your couch.
Yeah, back in LA. It's been a while.
2012. Are you still in LA?
Yeah, I'm in Glendale. I'm not at that same apartment, but
yeah, the one that was right across the street from the Scientology Center.
Yes, yeah.
That was something.
Good times. Not at all weird.
you and I got beers and watched the Nick Cannon stand-up special on Comedy Central.
Yeah, it's so fun because I had just moved and there's a studio with a futon. Yeah. So what, were you sleeping on the floor maybe? Or like...
Were we sleeping in the same room? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I just had a little studio. So I think I gave you... And I was sleeping on the futon.
Yeah, that is what yep, totally.
That's funny.
And Nick Cannon's stand-up special where like one of his bits is he puts off his shit and talks about his big arms.
Yeah.
So...
That's funny.
Good job, Nick Cannon.
Well... You ever want to do it again? We can live together for a couple weeks and then.
Can I bring my daughter?
Yeah.
Yo, can he bring his keyboard? Tim, bring your keyboard.
This is
is that a stove? What is that?
Oh, that's a keyboard. I also have a stove.
You do have a stove?
That's a keyboard. My daughter was kind of teaching herself piano a little bit. I play a little bit, but
nice.
not too much. But it kind of ends up holding stuff more often than anything else these days. But yeah. Oh, I hear echo. What's going on, Sam? Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh. I muted myself for we're all good. I forgot that you guys could hear me. I muted myself for chat so that I could check the audio, and that's why you heard that echo. I was checking to see if there was echo. And then I was like, why is this happening? But yeah. Again, guys, let's say Trevor is at Disneyland.
Okay.
Darren is on a train. Zack is in Eastern
Bulgaria.
Europe.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is in Eastern Europe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's shooting a film.
Yeah, shooting a film in Bulgaria. But Timmy and I are here.
Yeah,
Timmy and I are. Yeah, we're here, and we wanted to. Other people were saying, "Hey, let's just cancel tonight," and we're like, "No, let's do it." And so we have. And what did me and Timmy have in common that the other guys don't really have in common with us? Timmy and I both did stand up.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I can't even say did. I still got to say do. So.
Do, yeah. Do.
Yeah, dude, I took a hiatus in January, February 2020. I'm like, I'm going to take a year off because I was helping organize a comedy festival and still doing shows around here. So February 2020, I'm like, I'm going to be done for a year. And then everybody had to quit. And now my first gig is this coming Friday at a zoo here. So
January 2020, I said, I'm going to get back into it.
Right.
And I did like a couple of sets and came up with like a new 10 minutes, and it's all trash now. It's all garbage. Yeah. It's all like, I can't do those jokes. The world is different.
I know, it's about the old world.
Yeah.
How about you guys? Have you, Dave or Jesse, were you still doing stage stuff regularly before COVID hit?
So
Yeah, I put out an album, excuse
Right.
me, and then I hadn't done it in a couple months. I was trying to get back in, but then like COVID hit, so I haven't done it since since before COVID. But
Sure.
so this brings
I
me
didn't do
to
it for a while, but then starting at the end of last winter, I started doing it again.
Right.
So
And so once COVID hit, you just kind of like.
what's that?
So you were doing it this past winter or right before the pandemic and all that stuff?
Before the pandemic, yes, but then,
And then
I
you
stopped for a
stopped
while.
again. Right.
so this brings me to why I said this. Maybe while I was checking the audio, you already said this, but this is our two of our stand-up friends from New York,
Yes.
Dave Rosinsky
Oh.
and Jesse Popp.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And as I said while you were checking the audio too, they both appeared in sketches. And
Oh, okay.
Dave, I know
All right.
we mentioned a little bit ago, Dave, a few episodes ago, we were talking about you. Were your ears burning?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Today, I was having weird dreams about Sam.
Who doesn't?
I heard everyone doesn't.
But Dave is the guy in the Timmy Talk sketch who mugs me and then plays me. He steals in the sketch, he steals my show idea and becomes me. And
I love
my
that.
friends like him better than the original version. So
Yeah, the Dave aces the Timmy Talk.
we should watch that sketch tonight. I don't know if we ever have before.
And then Jesse
Jesse's got-
is famous for saying what? Wait, what do you say? You say whoa now. In Bike Up
it's
the
me
Ass.
It's me and GJ, Greg Johnson.
And GJ
Wait.
says, "What the fuck is a bicycle?"
Yeah. And Zack he's got the bike up his ass, and yeah.
That's a great sketch. And then you're in,
And
isn't he?
aced
Aren't
it.
you in the John Hinckley sketch we did
Yes.
too?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the crowd, just standing around, like yeah.
Oh man. And I mean, because I know we talked about this on here before, but we just used our friends as much as we could for stuff, because it's like, oh my god, we need a bunch of people. We need it to look like people lived in the city. Fuck, let's call our friends.
No, it was so funny because I remember just being like, yeah, I'll come down and do that, and then you just walk down and like you put on the outfit and you hang out and then whatever. And then
It's a lot like
All the
being on
free
this
little
show
bottles
tonight
of water you can ever watch.
without the free water. Yeah.
It was cool that it was all in Brooklyn too. That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Brooklyn.
You talk about our show, we were largely Queens and Brooklyn, and we shot in some studios, Manhattan, the first one, but yeah. And then there's like 2 sketches you shot in LA, or 1, but not very many.
Yeah.
Pretty New York.
Not many. Very New York show.
Yeah. Someone says auction these dudes as props from the show. I don't think that, we didn't really discuss that with them ahead of time, so.
hey, as long as I get a cut.
I will
I'll
say
hang out.
that us
hang out with you.
and Whitest Kids are against slavery. So,
Yeah, BT dubs.
in case you didn't know, anti-slavery. So,
What am I doing? I'm trying to get into Stream Elements to read donos and all that stuff, Sam, so I can help you out on that. a
oh,
little
cool.
bit. Am I in the wrong thing? Did I go in the wrong thing? No, activity feed through Stream Elements, right? No.
My shit's all being weird tonight. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right
Yeah,
too?
you're doing great.
Dave, you're nailing it.
You're acing.
I'm nailing it so far.
You're on your way to your own show, my friend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody that.
There's a new Timmy Talk in town.
I know, and I was gonna. Well, Dave, now I do
Like
have a
deja
show
vu.
on here. I have a show on here called Zucchini Boys where I cook. So now I'm worried you're gonna steal that shit because I bet you can cook.
I've been on Zucchini Boys before you were. What are you talking about?
What? See, look, he's already doing it. What? Yo, you can guest on it sometime. Do you cook, Dave? You got any recipes?
Yeah.
What do you got? What's your favorite thing to make?
I don't know. I started making food at the beginning of the pandemic, then I stopped. So now I don't anymore. I don't even remember what the hell I was making. I made a pizza a couple of times.
I did that. I learned how to make a pizza. I was pretty
Dude.
proud that I
was
made
pretty
a
sick.
pizza.
You
Yeah.
make the crusts from scratch?
Yeah, the
No,
dough,
why
make
do you?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you
can.
did it? Oh, I made a. Would you just do a frozen pizza?
No.
DiGiorno? That doesn't
No,
count.
you could
know
actually
that,
just
right?
you could get like a crust.
Yeah.
What the hell else was I cooking? I don't even remember. It was so long ago.
Did you make the sauce or did you buy the sauce?
I made the sauce.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Here's where from
Bad idea.
my brief time as a hipster fucking urban agriculture person, did either of you make the cheese when you made your pizza?
Did you cut the cheese?
I made it. And then yes. Plus, if you eat fresh cheese you made warm, you do fart. So
Yo,
yeah.
Timmy, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do any of us look like guys who are making cheese?
No, I don't either. And I did.
You know all of us.
No, I know.
What kind of question is that?
No, I'm just asking. I don't know. The first time I found out that Sam and Trevor were making bread and shit after they moved to LA, I was surprised. I'm like, you guys are making bread? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, so you never know. People change.
I've watched YouTubes on how to make cheese. I just haven't done it yet.
It's hard. Well, do you do any cooking, Popster?
I do a little bit.
Is
I do-
Popster?
I do like spaghetti, soup, sandwiches, whatever, standard.
Sure.
Nothing too complicated.
Yeah.
I got a crock pot. Do some crock pot shit.
Hell yeah, dude! Crock pots are the best. I just like to put chicken thighs in there and just pour stuff on it. It's great.
We just did a chicken thigh
Sounds
thing
dope.
the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best part of the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me. Yeah, I keep things pretty simple on my cooking show too, because I'm not some guy. I'm just some guy.
All you
I don't
tell you 20-year-olds out there, all you guys in your 20s, this is what happens when you start to get into your late 30s, early 40s, is you get together with your
Because here's
friends
the
and
thing.
you talk about crock pots.
Yeah, like, okay, we're gonna eventually, this is warming up. These guys like 5 hours ago didn't even know they're gonna do it. So we're warming up here. Eventually we're gonna get into some stand-up stories, and then you're gonna be like, oh, all these guys had to start talking about crock pots or they were gonna fucking die. Like
I really can't believe you guys didn't warn us about the crock pots. You could have said something before.
Well, Dave, I'm sorry, do you have a
How
lot
are
of
we
crock
supposed
pot
to know?
material?
Yeah.
True. It's true.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm excited for... Oh, shit.
Leave the cooking talk for Zucchini Boys, someone says. Well, if you've ever, that person probably hasn't watched it, because Zucchini Boys is me being like, okay, what do we got? Okay, look, it's a casserole. And then it's like over, that's crazy. And then I'm like yelling at people because they're trying to tell me like, watch out with the knife. And I'm like, whatever. Timmy, I have court coming up. Are you still down to be a lawyer? Oh, I think they might be asking Dave, because I think Dave, we mentioned one time that you were actually a lawyer.
Wait, are you allowed to be on Zucchini Boys if you're not allowed to play with knives?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have knives and I'm on there, but it's my show, so.
But you're allowed to play with knives?
Yeah, you can come on sometime, even if you can't play with knives. We can make just like
Where
a
the hell's
pudding.
my knife?
Oh man.
All right.
So hey, I should Sam, you want me to look at donations?
Yeah, you look at donations.
How do I get time?
I'm set up
working.
to look at this Flickr account, and I don't have a we're gonna have to like wait for like there's some ad stuff, but it just is a screen that says ads, but it's Dave found a Flickr account of Rafifi. So,
Oh yeah, did you see some of the pictures I just sent you?
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Crazy, right?
We'll look at it right now.
I can't believe
So-
I found that today.
What Sam is saying, to translate to people who aren't us, that means that that's a place we always hang out and do shows at together. So we're talking about pictures from 15 years ago, probably.
06, 07, 08.
Yeah,
I-
dude. Wow.
I want to explain something to chat here. Is that we kind of we came up like we did a show at a bar called Pianos, but at the same time there was this bar called Rafifi that we were like lucky enough to be around. That was kind of this like,
Well, I gotta be right back, guys. Keep going.
I would say like the cheesy way to describe it would be like the CBGBs of our like comedy scene, where like, because Eugene Merman and Bobby Tisdale hosted a show there, and they would get all these comedians that we like grew up, like watching and kind of idolizing. And then, but also they would have these spots and like, I mean, did you invite them up, Jesse?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah. Dave, did you?
I don't think so.
Did you but even
I was just like starting then. I was only doing Greg's show.
Yeah. Yeah. But so there was this show, invite them up. You can actually get the CD on Amazon, I think. But the amount of people that are now super successful that would perform shows at this bar was insane. And it was this really successful night for them. So they started doing comedy shows every night of the week. And didn't Oh Hello started there, I think, right? And Hot Tub did they do Greg Johnson?
I don't think
Hot Tub didn't do it. Okay.
No, they did Hot Tub there. Hot Tub did the Pit.
Okay, yeah. Maybe,
yeah.
Hot Tub was Pit.
But
tons. Bobby and Eugene's show.
Yeah. And it just was the best because also it was a poorly run bar because they had these bartenders who were so nice and they were just basically hey, if I recognize you from ever going on stage here, I'll give you free drinks. You buy your first beer, but then the rest are on the house. Because the guy who owned the place was just an alcoholic. And so then everyone loved going there because you just get free drinks all the time. And then so the shows, even if you did a shitty show there was a chance that some great comedian contemporary of yours would stop in because we're all young alcoholics.
Yeah, that's literally what was happening.
And then
I will say, sorry, go.
But I'm just saying, oh yeah, no, go.
No. But when you're talking about the drinks, the one thing that sucked about that place is they only took debit cards. They had a $50 minimum. Do you remember that?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, they had a fifth. So if you had to lay down if you didn't have cash, you had to lay down. And I remember a couple times guys just getting blasted because they had to. Because it was $50 minimum.
Well, I guess I'm having 10 beers tonight at this one bar.
I mean,
yeah, that's what used to happen.
Well, and I was gonna say, I feel like that was rarely a hurdle.
Yeah. But so
Sam,
anyway,
you had multiple. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
But I'm just saying, anyway, they shut it down eventually. And and the thing was the city was all right, we're gonna shut the bar down. And I think was it Joe Mandy and Max Silvestri were this can't happen. We're gonna go to a city council meeting and be you guys need to save this place.
Yeah.
And they were that's fine. They just have to pay off their $35,000 worth of fines and stuff. And they were
Greg Johnson, he went to the meeting and he said, and then he heard all the shit they were doing wrong, and he was like, oh yeah,
No, I get it.
So yeah, and it was just it's funny because what made it great is also what destroyed it. It was great because it was this place where you got all these free drinks and it was a poorly run business, but that made it amazing.
You have to pay off your $6,000 bar tab if you want to reopen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
and also don't forget that it turned into a Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah.
I thought it was American Apparel, but yeah, that's the same thing, right?
But I mean, the most fun bars are the ones that are 6 months from going out of business. And,
that's a good point, man.
It's fun for you, but not for the owners or anything.
And yeah,
I think the problem was it was too fun for the owner.
Yeah.
Because did you ever see that guy? He would just roll in and just get wasted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember the owner. I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the owner either. I remember everyone else except the owner.
I definitely remember the owner rolling in a few times, just blitzed and not knowing what was even going on and whatever.
All right, here I'm gonna bring up this Tumblr.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. I'm excited.
Oh man!
Oh yeah, this is what I sent you, Sam. Isn't this awesome?
Yeah.
Oh man,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna
have to
see some.
narrate.
You're gonna see
So
some
there's
shit right
there's
here, man.
Greg. This young buck in the middle is me, and then there's Larry Murphy, who you probably know from Bob's. That's the other thing is like if you watch Bob's Burgers, like everyone, every voice, not half, like an entirety of the voices on that show are like.
Right, yeah, every single person. And so and chat will know Greg because Greg's theme has a show called Sports Boys every once in a while that Greg comes.
Yeah. Greg the Sports Boy, and then that's Larry Murphy does the voice of what's his character? It's like the friend on Bob's Burgers.
Did he do anything on Whitest Kids? Didn't we try to once and he couldn't or something? I can't remember.
I think so. I don't think he ever did, but I think we tried to have him. He's a great dude.
Great guy.
Really nice guy.
Yeah. All right, let's see. There's Greg and Cassidy.
Wow. He's been back in New Orleans.
You gotta. You're like right in the middle of these pictures.
Who is?
Oh, that's what. Okay, so I got to start from the beginning. Is that what
Yeah, if you want to see everybody.
Okay.
Mulaney's in there. Camila's
There's no. Is there anything?
Wow.
Of a
in
violence
there. You're
in
gonna see everybody
terms of
like
service?
it's pretty crazy.
Is there,
there's no
rape
nudity in
or
here, right?
There's no dicks flopping around, is there?
Are you guys? Are we
I watched
frozen?
Midsummer for the first time last night. And you got her. Oh, there's Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Looking real strong.
Am I still looking for the beginning of this? Is this?
I don't know,
really
bro. I don't know.
this big?
Honestly, I thought you just passed the beginning. I don't know where
It
you
seems
went.
to be a circle to me,
Alright,
so maybe
well,
we should just go
yeah,
until
I
we
think
see
it's just-
Hannibal again.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
There's
Sean Patton.
Sean Patton.
Oh. Sean
There's an
Patton.
ad.
There's an ad.
It makes me stop. This is the ad that I was talking
Seriously,
about.
so wait, are we allowed to show ads from a different app on this? Oh, there's Larry
Todd
and
Todd Barry.
Todd Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, Todd Barry. Tom.
McCaffrey.
Tom McCaffrey. Also,
Oh wait,
Tom
he's
McCaffrey.
also a lawyer now, right?
Is that Aubrey next to him? I don't know. I don't know who that is.
No, that looks like Adam Newman to me, but I'm not sure.
I think that is Adam Newman. Yeah, you're
You think
right.
that's Adam Newman?
That is.
Oh, I forgot.
God, what's that guy's name?
He used to work there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's also a comic, wasn't he?
Yeah.
God, I feel so bad. I'm blanking.
I
on
know. Wait, Sam, if you hover over the little thumbnails, did it say who they are?
No.
Oh, I thought it said that. Okay, now who are these folks?
That's Julia. I
That's-
think that's Julia Siegel in the middle.
Yeah, Julius Siegel.
Yeah, okay, Julia. Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, good call.
I don't know who the other guys are though.
I don't know. Maybe they were from that group.
All right. Now here's another
No, they had
ad.
that group.
Yeah, SSS has turned into your aunt's vacation slideshow.
Oh my
you know,
God.
I
it
think
sounds like
this
a
is
weird-
cool.
Yeah, because and I think as we get into it, people will realize like this is some comedy guy.
Bauer.
There's Neubauer. We want to get Neubauer on this stream sometime. Actually,
Yes.
I asked him to come on tonight, and he says his apartment is too small, and that he will.
Yeah, you need a lot of space for this show.
Yeah. He's like, I'll keep my daughters up.
Dude,
Go,
can't
keep
do
going.
it.
There's some funny pictures of New Bauer. in
Bear,
here.
I zoomed my camera in a lot of Tom McCaffrey.
Caffrey.
There's more of him.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tom.
Every,
Get to the good ones.
if you show too many
see.
Tom McCaffrey ads, it brings up an ads.
What if we did a 2-hour stream that was just pics of Tom McCaffrey?
Greg Johnson.
back to
and-
McCaffrey boys?
Who's
Is
that?
That's actually my ex-girlfriend. There's a picture of me and her in here. Keep going. Yeah.
Zimmerman.
Greg
Oh.
Johnson, Kenny Zimlinghouse.
Yeah. God, why can't I remember that dude's name? I feel so bad.
Oh,
Now
that's
that is
what's his name? He's
That's
he's
in,
Jeff Bergstrom.
Yeah.
He's from Bourne.
I was
Oh,
gonna say.
Merritt?
Merritt and
And
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Now,
Wow.
Merritt, I talked to recently. She lives in Europe now. She got married and lives in Europe. I forget which country, but yeah, I talked to her recently. She's doing
Really?
well. Yeah. She got married and has some kids, I think, and lives in
Keep
Europe.
going. Keep going.
Yeah.
What was-
Who's that guy?
I feel like that's the guy we thought was Adam Newman. No?
No, different shirt. Different
That's
jacket.
That's definitely not Adam.
Oh, Vinny and Jay Block.
Vince. Jay Blois.
Oh, Jay Bly, missed that motherfucker. Now that is
Becky Saletti.
yes, thank you. Yep.
Mike
there's
Birbiggs.
Birbiggs. There we go, Mike Birbiglia.
I think after this ad, I saw the thumbnail. I think this is Andy.
Oh, Andy Blitz.
Oh no, it's
Wait,
not.
It skipped it. No, you're right. He's coming up next. Who's that guy? Oh, that's
Patrick Borelli.
Oh yeah, Patrick. Okay, you're right. It's not Andy. All right.
Which show did Patrick write on?
I forget all the stuff. Oh, for people just joining in, Sam, I'm gonna do a recap while you're doing this. Darren and Trevor both couldn't be here tonight. Trevor's
oh, there we go. There we go.
Disneyland.
There's me
and
Vince. That's a nice one.
Sam and I are talking to two of our stand-up friends, and we're looking at very old photos from the comedy scene from 17, 16 years ago.
And I swear there's going to be people more famous than us in here. Brett Gelman.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Mike Piglia, and Greg Johnson.
There you go.
Dude, Brett's in so much stuff.
Yeah, Brett's in everything. If you put a beard on that guy in the left chat, you'd recognize him. He's got a beard in like 19 fucking movies and TV.
Did you see the new Without Remorse, the new Tom Clancy movie?
Is he in that too?
So did you?
He plays a Russian spy in that. Like,
yes, he was in Eagleheart. Someone asked in chat. Yeah, who's in Eagleheart? He was. Oh, there's Pete Holmes. Brett was also. He was in Twin Peaks with several of our friends. Fucking Jay Larson was on the last episode of Twin Peaks. There's Mulaney and God damn it, I forget that guy's name on the left.
I want to say, David Angela.
There you go.
Yeah, I was. Greg.
I remember that jacket from Greg. Roger
Hales.
Oh man, and Sven Wexler.
And Sven, yes.
Jeez, your fucking memory. It's Steel Trap, huh?
Yeah, dude. Great work.
Great work, Pop.
Thank you.
If I wanted to watch comedians talk about other comedians, I'd watch a podcast.
Yeah, there's a few notable.
You listen to podcasts, you fucking dunce.
And also,
we're allowed to say dunce on this show.
A lot of
you're allowed
people
to say dunce.
A lot of people call this show a podcast.
And Dan Hershon.
Now,
what's
Scott
funny question? Scott Rogowski.
Who hosted HQ for a while, which I got hardcore addicted to HQ.
Yo, this is like trivia.
I won like $11. I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is.
That?
I don't know who these guys are.
Don't know these guys.
That's Dan Hershon, and that's I forgot that fucking guy's name.
I like that guy's Dinosaur Jr. shirt.
That's Gabe Pacheco, I think.
Oh, was it? Was it? No, that wasn't Gabe Pacheco. I just saw him a couple years ago. He came to our South Dakota Comedy Festival.
Caper Blanc, Roger Hales.
Yeah. There's Shot Pat and Mark Normand. I've got an O. Henry shirt, too.
Man, we used to party like pretty.
Wait, Professor Marth just came in the chat and said R.I.P. Chris Elliott. There's no way that's
true,
a lie. That's a fucking lie. I just rewatched Cabin Boy the other day. That is a good show, a good movie. Oh, I said
that's
show.
Another
I hate
lie.
when I call movie shows. What's a lie? That's good. Well, you don't like that?
There's Adam Newman.
No, I don't. There's Adam Newman. Yep.
Okay.
And
Bobby Tisdale.
Bobby Tisdale, who, by the way, hosts a show, I think, every Friday on Instagram. He's still doing a comedy show on Instagram. It's great. It always starts out with him shaking maracas and singing his theme song. That guy, Bobby's a ball of energy. He hosted the Whitest Kids show for a while, right?
Yeah. Cool guy to know.
Yeah, he's great. Wonderful person.
Greg and Leslie Arfin.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Wow, good call.
Co-creator of Love. Jesselnick.
Oh, there's Jesselnick, yeah. Hey, I am wearing a shirt, Chad. It's just pink. Just like, it's the same color as my flushed skin. I'm sorry.
There's so many people we got drunk with are just so much more successful than me.
There's Vince, who
I know, it's crazy, right?
And
looking
Livia?
at these pictures, it's like,
wow.
It's
keep going.
Vince Averill, Olivia. There's Scott and Sean again.
There's
Jesse.
Look at this guy.
Nice, there he is.
Eyes closed.
Mid-sip.
Jesse's in the moment.
Yeah, he's savoring it.
Norman's giving Norman's like
He's hamming it up.
Great picture.
I did not know that Mark Norman used to skateboard all the time. I saw it recently on an Instagram picture. He's good. We should see if we can get him on this right now. He's good at skateboarding.
Crazy.
Really?
So Pop, when Jesse, that drink you were taking, that was back when you were just a taster. You would taste it, close your eyes, savor it, and then spit it back in the cup, right?
Yeah, I was just testing it to make sure, like, Patton didn't get poisoned.
Poisoned?
Always appreciate it.
This is
There's a
That
lot
is
of poisons.
poison
Then.
this is Sean
McCarthy.
Yes.
McCarthy, the
McCarthy.
comedian's comedian, right?
The
Yeah,
Twitter's-
yeah, he has the blog. We all.
Whoa.
John Oliver.
John Oliver.
I remember him being around. Sure.
Yeah, he used to be around all the time. I remember
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, didn't he?
Kroll?
I think he did our show once.
Kroll?
Yeah, Kroll.
Did
Yep.
John Oliver do our show once?
I feel like I saw him there once. I could be wrong. I might be wrong, but I feel like I've saw him.
Pop.
Why am I looking lovingly at
You look so
I-
too on there, man.
I feel like you're like, come on, man. What are you gonna do with your life? Like you're having a serious talk with him.
Oh, man.
I remember I saw him once at, I think I was at Cabin, and he came up to me and he was like, hey, you guys got Aspen before, right? This was like a year later or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, did stuff like change after? And I was like, I guess. And he was like, I think he had just gotten a big festival, either Aspen or Montreal. And he was like,
Yep.
and it was this weird thing of like, he was just like, I can't wait till my life's different. I was, that'll never
Wait, who are you
God.
talking about?
That guy, yeah. I remember that guy.
Sean Patton.
No. Oh,
He got a
Sean.
picture.
Yeah.
That's Dan Allen.
Yeah.
That was Dan Allen.
Yeah.
Should we? Yeah. Well, no. I'm interested in still looking at this, but I just see people complaining, but I gotta stop caring about it. There's Dave.
Hey,
Hey.
Dave, now was that a post picture, or was she actually upset with you?
I don't know.
Lindsay. That was
Julia.
Lindsay. Yep.
so that was Lindsay. That was the bartender there who is the sweetest girl and would
Yes.
get everyone irresponsibly drunk.
Wasters.
I remember
For
one
free.
time, we used to hang out there till late after these shows. We'd be there at like 7 a.m. one time, and the fucking exterminator came.
Neubauer.
And he was like drinking with us and telling us crazy stories. And then we were like, and he's like, well, I guess you guys should leave because I have to exterminate. There's Pat. There's Tom.
Better shit,
Oh yeah, Pat O'Shea, yeah.
And someone in the chat said this is like us name dropping. No, this is us trying to make sure we still remember our friends.
I'm still
Golditch.
sharp. I still know
Jesse's fucking. Oh, there's Golditch. Yeah. Jesse's on point.
No,
The
fuck
rest
you.
of-
I'm name dropping. I think it's cool that we know these people.
I'm
and
just-
I think that's a form
I
of
mean-
entertainment.
Well, I mean,
is
in
me
a
being
way,
like, hey,
like-
look at these people we knew.
Yeah, this is also like memory lane. Like this brings it all back, man. Like remember all these nights?
Yes,
there?
absolutely.
It's
We had a
crazy.
lot of fun. That guy's name that we keep not knowing, it's Neil. His first name is Neil.
Oh,
Stastny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stastny, not Neil Stastny.
No, not Neil Stastny.
Padover. Neil
Pat
Padover.
Over. Thank you, Jesse.
Didn't Neil Padover was like a door guy at a
Oh, Tom would love to see that picture. Yo, that's
Barry Sobel.
Barry Sobel who wrote
Okay, so what's Barry's-
the act Tom Hanks's act in Punchline.
Yeah,
And
Tom Hanks did a stand-up movie 4 million years ago called Punchline.
And
Barry
Barry
Sobel-
Sobel, actually, he said the N-word at a show, and everybody got mad at him, and he was like, what's the big deal?
Oh, jeez.
Right. How long ago was that? That was like 5 years ago.
Hey, there's
Sean O'Connor,
He's been on several of our Twitch shows.
Dimitri
That's
Martin,
Dimitri? Yeah.
Sobel.
That's Sobel too. Oh boy. Hey, there's Reggie. Right?
Yeah.
Cool, man. He was so fun to hang out with. He was so good on shows. Just shut up and blew your mind with all the sequencing and stuff. Fucking.
Yeah.
Someone says, what happened to Dimitri Martin? Is he still touring and stuff? I don't pay
I don't know.
attention to stuff anymore.
I think he's successful enough to like always be doing something.
Right, exactly. I would assume so too.
Why are they pointing at
Who's that?
That's what guys do in pictures. Yeah, I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
That wasn't Brendan.
Right.
There's
that wasn't-
Pop. I found Pop.
Vinny.
There he is again.
Now there he's doing the famous crushing your head routine from Captain Hall.
Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
I got a new
Yeah,
person here.
In the chat?
No,
Yeah.
under in this.
Whoa.
Oh, Nagel.
Let's not talk about that guy.
What'd you say, Jesse?
I said, we can't talk about Nagel, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know what the status is anymore. All I know is that we were from the same area, and
Yeah. God bless
This
him.
is-
No, that's what my pigtails are gonna look like if I remember to have my daughter Breedon tonight. I did.
Is this? Have we reached?
We're seeing like the same stuff over and over, maybe.
Yeah, you skipped a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
here's
where
a good one. Here's a good one. And I think this should be a good. There's
Oh,
Emily and
yeah.
Kumail. Sweet picture of
Yeah,
Emily and
dude, they
Kumail
should-
together.
They were at shows all the time. There's John Friedman.
Jocelyn Hughes.
Jocelyn
And, yeah,
Hughes
Jocelyn,
and
Oh man, it is nice seeing these people again. Man.
John,
Friedman.
Friedman.
Friedman,
He hosted
yeah.
that show that was so great about being embarrassed. The rejection show about getting rejected. Yeah.
what's this one?
Hey, I was gonna
Don't
ask
know
you
them.
that.
Don't know them.
I was trying to
those
think
are
of the name of
Greg's
the show.
Cape Cod friends.
Oh, probably.
I'm Greg's Cape Cod friend. There can only be
You
one.
are.
Hey,
I know you are.
Jesse, Dave, Sam, one of you guys must know this. So there was a show at UCB back in the day. I feel like Brandy might have hosted it or somebody, but it was a show where there wasn't a host, so the stand-up would have to bring up the next stand-up. Explaining to Dave,
Back?
to Jesse, how that we do fan art.
Not
And that a lot of our fans are very talented and they make crazy art, and we show it. And being that we started a new string of RPG episodes, there's a lot of crazy fan art this week. And Sam, did you guys show fan art last week when I wasn't there?
Whoa, I just realized that the window I was using has
Oops.
no, it has just the chat over your face.
I think some people are probably fine with that. I don't know. I'm looking at a fan art right now that I might not be able to show, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, normally Trevor's the one that does Mars updates. People are always asking me on my shows. I don't know shit. So, do you know any Mars updates?
Yes, I do. I have an update.
All right.
Is we are about to. We did not do fan art last week. We are about to go in for the first time to the offices and look at the animatics in the office. But we're gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna do the rest of it. We're gonna or the last chunk of it. We're almost done with the animatic notes.
That's
Not like
fantastic.
not done, but like we did the first 2/3 of it,
Right.
and now we're gonna do the last third on Tuesday.
That's amazing. I don't know if there's so many fan arts of combining our faces now. I don't know if I can count those as art anymore. There's just a million of them. But I'll find them. I'll put some up. There's some Sam. There's some mixing you and me that are extremely.
Oh yeah,
distinct.
I've seen some of those.
They're bad. I mean, not bad, but it's like we don't look good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
we
you know what? What I'm saying is we should never produce a child together. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Don't be sorry. Think about it for a little while. Give it a chance.
Oh man. Okay, Surfboy. All right. I'm just typing in names of fan art and stuff. So do you guys, Sam? Should we watch a sketch? What should we do right now?
Do you have the fan art ready?
Just about a few more minutes. I'll be totally ready.
All right.
So maybe do something else.
Cool.
What's the best way to do that?
What?
We definitely can't show this one. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, you guys. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna edit it though.
Did you do donos yet, or should I?
No. Oh, good Lord. I'll do some donos, man. I'm sorry, people who dono. Okay, here we go. All right, lots of donos to read through. I'm gonna do it quick. Big D Liquor donated $10. Said, if you guys ever tour, there's the Meyer Gardens in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They have a 24-foot horse statue, and the poor fella only has enough of a dick. I think he just needs to pick up a Stegosaurus. Would love to see a photo of you guys with buckets in front of you. Professor Marth donated $10. Said, Sam and Timmy show. I've been waiting for this since the day I was born. Can we watch Milky Mom to celebrate? Sure. And then I'll do some subscription shout outs. WKUK ETH token went way off. Fucking donated all sorts of stuff, gifting, like tons of them. I don't even know. How
Wow,
many.
he has just been going so off lately.
Yeah,
he
very
did
hardcore,
another
we appreciate it.
50 yesterday, I think.
Jeez. Adam Eve also thanks for the resubscribe. Semper Fidelis Tyrannosaurus resubscribed for 3 months. Said, "Woo, didn't miss the newest sensation across the nation." I think he means us. Sam. Ben the Angry Alaskan resubscribed, says, "Love you guys." The Seventh Deadly Zen says, "Sam dreams are my kink." So Dave, they agree with you there. Principal Rolls, Shaylin, Sly Fox Ninja says, "Can't wait for the 69th month." I'm not sure what that means. Shaylin says 8 more months. Blackbird Flu says 8 months. I fucking hope Zack is here. Sorry about that. Shamrock Star says, "Plop." And Piet Town and Sugar. I got everybody. So I'll reload and we'll do some more. But we can watch a sketch or something if you want.
I want to mention something and this is I'm not saying this with any resentment or anything, but people are always like, we're like, Trevor couldn't do his show yesterday. Yes. So I was like, I will do a show. And then people are like, "God damn it, Sam, why are you doing the show?" And it's like, I'm doing it because Trevor didn't show up.
Like Trevor couldn't. Trevor couldn't make it. Let's not say didn't show up.
Yeah. No, true. It's not like he was planning on. It's not like he flaked on you. But I'm just saying. Or like people are like, "God, why isn't Zack here? Why isn't you like? Don't take it out on us that he's not here."
Yeah. He's just not here. It's okay.
He's just not here. It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Don't be mad at us that he's not here.
I mean, hey, I miss Zack.
I could see how people would think it's your fault, though.
I just think that's funny. Yeah,
it is kind of your fault, though.
You know what? Dave's making a compelling argument.
Why'd you tell Zack he couldn't show up?
Yeah, why did you?
You guys hear about Sam? He went in and just kicked everyone else out of the group. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys hear about Sam? He's on steroids.
Dude, I wish. I should. Just for like, not even for like cosmetic reasons, just so it can do more. Just so it can lift like more, move more stuff around the house, you know?
I thought you meant lift more like you secretly just started like fucking lifting, right?
I've lifted before.
Have you? When you were training for marathons, did you like lift weights and shit?
No, not then.
No.
But there's times in my life where I've had like a personal trainer. A buddy of mine out here was a personal trainer, and he would train me for free. We'd hang out, and we'd do that stuff.
Do training stuff. The times in my life that I've successfully lost weight, like the only time I've been able to do it is by using, and I'm doing it again now, is using a calorie counter that you like try, it gives you a number and you got to stay under the number. And so like, that's the only time it's ever worked for me. And it's because it's like a video game. I've realized that the only thing that works for me is if I treat life like a video game.
I'm like super lazy. So when the only times I've been in super good shape is when I had a labor job where I like had to do it. Like whenever I just have to work out on my own, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that shit. And then I'll like run.
Yeah.
I'll like run like 1 mile and do like 30 push-ups. I'm like, that's probably fine. And then I'll just eat White Castle and like 100 beers or something.
Ooh, I do like bouldering now. Is like I have a membership to a bouldering gym, which is like indoor rock climbing, but like no ropes. It's like the walls are like 20 feet high and there's like padded floors. And it's funny because it is like a crazy workout to like get up the wall, but also at the same time I'm there for like an hour and I'm spending like 45 minutes like exhausted on my back being like, I'm not gonna try this one yet. Like,
are you still surfing? Weren't you surfing for a while?
I still surf, yeah. Do you surf in? Wait, so Rosinsky, you're in Miami.
Who told you that?
You did.
I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, you did.
Don't be divulging Rosinsky's personal information on the internet.
Yeah. What if they show up here?
So
you surfing in Miami?
I'm surfing the internet in Miami.
Hell yeah. Wait, Dave, did you surfed? No. Yeah?
What? No, I don't surf.
I mean, you could.
You could. I mean, I think we all could, right?
I guess if we
I don't
try.
know. Dave, do you remember you and I talking about the Rafifi pictures? You and I once had an idea to host a comedy show, but we would host as each other.
Yes, I remember.
And I think that was such a good idea. And that's one thing I'm like, fuck. Like, I wish we would have done that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to do it at Rafifi, and then Rafifi, as we mentioned, closed. So.
Well, it's almost like Timmy talk.
Yeah, well, and I mean, you know, we can say what we're gonna do. I mean, I was gonna be like, "Hey, everybody, I'm Dave Rosinsky. How you doing over there?" And
I'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm Timmy. I'm gonna go happy time.
I'm gonna go happy time
in my pants,
God.
guys. Who wants to come?"
Oh my! You know what? A lot of these guys have Timmy impressions, but. You know, gotta take the hats off. You know what I mean?
No.
And I don't know what I mean either. The other thing that Dave did to me once that I loved is once I went out like this for a high five, you know, like one of these, and he goes, "What do you want, money?"
Yeah.
It's just so perfect. You're perfect.
It's just the way Timmy walks up and he goes like this. It's like, what do you want? You know,
And the
money. What do you
thing
want
is-
from me?
Well, but you know, it's, assuming that I need money is like a pretty solid assumption. Like, you know, like there's a few times where that won't have been true. So,
Who doesn't need money?
what you're right.
Birds.
Jeff Bezos.
Now, what's you have an A-Rod story, right, Dave? I think I've heard this secondhand. I don't think I've ever heard this from you.
So me and some of my friends, we were at this place in Manhattan, and I was standing outside smoking, and this limo pulls up, and A-Rod walks out, and he comes up to me in front of the place, and he's like, "You guys still serving food?" And I was like, "Sorry, A-Rod, I don't work here." And I put out my cigarette and like walked away. Started laughing. I didn't even look back.
I heard.
That really happened.
My
I think
favorite
he was just
story-
surprised that I knew who he was and I didn't give a shit. You know?
I hope
think
it
that's
hurt
what
him. I
surprised
hope
him.
it hurt a little bit.
And
What?
I believe you have a story where with Matt Pinfield.
Oh yeah.
Was there a
Can you remind me
story
of that one? I was actually trying to tell my brother about this one earlier.
where you were telling me we were talking? This is the story that I heard that Matt Pinfield was talking to you, and you go. He's talking about his daughter, and you go, "You got daughters, bro?" And then he goes, "Yeah, do you got?" And then you go, "No, bro." Like, you're like pretending to have a kid just to like fuck with them, and then you said you don't have a daughter. I don't know. That's the story.
Oh no. Yeah, it wasn't it that Matt Pinfield says, "You got daughters? I got daughters."
Yeah.
And then Matt Pinfield was like, "Oh, you got daughters?" And you go, "No, bro, I don't have kids."
Wait. Are you guys talking about me? I thought you were talking about Timmy.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
Dude, I've never met
That's-
Matt Pinfield.
My Timmy impression is so awful. If that was that,
It's crazy.
Timmy. Hey, bro.
Timmy, do your impersonation of me again. Hey guys,
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dave Rosinsky. How you doing? Hey, what do you want? Money? That's all I got, man. I mean, I just kind of do, you know, a throaty Brooklyn accent. I'm not sure, you know, I'm not good at acting. You know, so I don't know.
you're pretty good.
What do you think? You think it's all right? You have this like, I mean, here's the thing, man. You have a fucking beautiful voice, and I just,
Thank you.
I can't
Thank
quite
you.
get the, you know, you do that, you know, you can do like a Brooklyn voice, and you can kind of get close to it a little bit, but you know, you got like a little different thing in there that I just can't quite fucking nail, you know. So
Yeah,
I
I
was-
hear you, Carmine.
I always
see, yeah, I just end up as a fucking goddamn Carmine. You're absolutely right.
I always loved that joke that you had, and this is like, I feel like who you are and like your delivery on it was always, but the joke where you're like, "My sensei is such an asshole." Just that statement coming from you is like,
Yeah, it was. The joke was, you know who's an asshole? My sensei's an asshole.
so much.
I love the idea that you like
Perfect
came to the stage from like a shitty karate lesson, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna bring that one back.
Oh, you should, man.
Let's
Let's all
good.
do, as we all enter the
Coming
stage,
back
let's
in the
just do jokes
lineup.
from like
What?
15 years ago. I'll do jokes that I told on my first show on stage as a stand-up, which is at the Greg Johnson show, like 2000.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some old stuff.
Me too. I have I have notebooks from back then still. I have like a dresser drawer just filled with old joke notebooks. That's 99% garbage. You know.
We should do a show where we all have to do sets from like 2007.
Oh man.
It's gonna be like my set now. Exactly.
It'll be called "Let's Get Canceled."
We're all like, "Oh, did you hear Dick Cheney got shot in the face?"
I'm pretty sick of this Iraq war. How about you, fellas? That George Bush, you know.
I remember I
Right.
did one of those 51st joke shows. You remember, like
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, yeah,
every year
yeah.
at New Year's, they would do a
Yep.
show called 51st Jokes where they get 50 comedians. And mine was about Jet Travolta dying.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Oh no. That sounds bad. Resident Stevel, awesome name, says Timmy and Sam present This Aged Well. That's a great name for that. Hey, I'm gonna do a couple more donuts. Shut up, I'll just do them quick. Jeff's My Nipples donated $1 and said, "Can we please get Johnny Pemberton back? I missed him." Sure. Chunky Thunder 69.
Oh, Jeff's My Nipples. I think you said just my nipples. I was like, Jeff, you gotta be careful. You might get banned with that name, Jeff's My Nipples.
Jeff's My Nipples, why?
Because Johnny got banned for just my nipples.
Oh, maybe that is Johnny. Anyways, Chunky Thunder donated.
It's probably someone named Jeff.
Chunky Thunder 69 donated $20. Says, "Sup, doll lickers. Thank you, Sam and Timmy, for putting the whole Whitest Kids team on your shoulders tonight. Woo, woo, woo." Actually, are we the only folks that streamed all week, Samuel? Because I did both my shows this weekend.
I think so. I did my Wednesday show yesterday, and I'm doing tomorrow.
Okay, and I did Monday and Thursday. So we fucking nailed it.
So,
Principal Rolls is gifting a sub. Lydia
Keeping the lights
Petunia
on.
just resubscribed, saying Twitch really wants me to share this. Lydia, we're going to be showing some of your new fan art, my friend. Semper Fidelis Tyrannus. Already did that one. All right, cool. I'm caught up again. Yeah, we were starting to talk about it, but, so that's one thing, like Sam said, is he and I were the ones that kind of delved into stand-up, and that's kind of how we spent most of our time with you guys and others like us. But I always felt like I didn't have to, and Sam, maybe you felt the same way, but like I feel like when it came to like doing stand-up shows in New York, you and I got to take a side door and didn't have to go to 4,000 open mics and like become good first.
Yeah, that's why we're not
just like, hey, we're on TV. Can I come on your show?
Yeah.
We already
That's why
friends with
we're
half
not-
the people that put on the shows.
That's why we're not better at stand-up.
Right.
That's why it took us longer. You can't, although you can sidestep those the doors and the gatekeepers to get on the shows. You can't sidestep the practice that it takes to get good at stand-up.
Right. But but also you can just keep doing shows without being any good, which I mean, thank God.
True.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
You guys are both.
do that.
yeah, I know. There's people who have gotten very far with zero act evolution.
Yeah, Nick, God bless him, but
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and Pop, I mean, we sucked Dave's dick for a little bit. This is called Self Suck Saturday, and you guys being on the show are now part of the self. So I'll just say, hey, Pop, I still mention you as one of my favorite stand-ups from back in the day in New York.
Oh, thank you,
killed
man.
it every single time. And your joke writing was better than I think just anybody. You know what I
Well,
mean?
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like, and when you went on and got to start doing writing for other stuff, I mean, I was like, fucking, that guy deserves it, because you just always were so good at writing your jokes,
Oh, thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It was always just having a blast and hanging out and stuff.
Right, but you were backing up with some real material, and you know what? So you were one of the guys that I feel like you were like almost like accidentally clean. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I just what's funny is it's not like I'm not like clean as a rule. It's just when I started out in Michigan, like being clean was an easier way to get on stage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kind of stayed that way. I mean, I swear at conversations, but I don't really do like dirty stuff just because I got so used to just working
Right.
mostly writing in the mostly clean variety, whatever. So I just never really got into like dirty stuff. It's not like I don't think it's funny, but it's just, you know.
No, well, and I feel like I've seen you maybe, and again, this is all so long ago, but I feel like I did see you once or twice maybe have a swear word in a joke, but generally you just like didn't really do it, you know, as far as I remember.
Didn't you say butthole once?
Jesse, you said butthole in front of people?
And I remember I have one of my aunts, my Aunt Patsy, one time she goes, Jesse, you're a nice young man. You're not like all these other comedians who are filthy. So sometimes, like, even when I have a dirty joke, I'm like, I think of like, you know, like my Aunt Patsy or something. Like,
It's like, no, Aunt Patsy rolling in her grave. You know what? Talk about aunts coming to see your show. My Aunt Cindy, who lives in Philly, came up to New York once to see a show, and she brought a bunch of her girlfriends with her. And they came to Pianos to see a Whitest Kids show, and we did Timmy Dance at that show. And she's like a single lady, and all her friends are like single ladies and like kind of older. And so they were like, they came up to me afterwards and they we really liked your underwear dance. I'm like, oh, hey. I don't want to hook up with a bunch of my aunt's friends tonight. It was pretty
funny.
Jesse, you know what's funny is I just finished a writing job writing for this cartoon, and one of the storyboard editors is Harry Morose.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
and
I was a couple years ago in Des Moines.
Yeah. He and I was like, oh yeah, you're from Michigan. Do you know Vince and Jesse? And he was like, yeah, we met over at Jesse's house. Watching football.
I feel like you came over.
Okay.
Like, in like maybe like I was like 14, 15. You came over when I was having people over at my place to watch football. I feel like maybe yeah.
I felt like an asshole. I was like, oh, it's like one of those things where you forget where you know someone from.
Yeah.
I think I know people are complaining about echo a little bit, and I think part of that's my fault. There we go. Jesse, you mentioned so you came up. What was that, Dave?
No, you sound good.
Okay, cool.
Marco.
Jesse, you came up in Michigan, as you mentioned, and so Ann Arbor, right?
Yeah, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Royal Oak. That
right.
Kind of shit.
So
Not Flint.
What'd you say?
Not Flint.
Oh man,
not doing a lot of shows in Flint.
Right. So okay, Jesse, that club you came up at a lot. You guys, a lot of you Michigan, because when you showed up when you were on the New York scene, there were several other people who were also from the Michigan scene, right? That were there, and you guys all told us about this club that you performed at with the owner named Raj.
Oh yeah, Roger.
Yeah.
The Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, great club, cool guy. It was me and Vince Averill.
Yep.
As far as you and Brent Sullivan.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as you guys, people that you know, yeah, and it was a great club, and it was sort of funny. It's almost spoiled you like a little bit because like as long as you had good sets and you weren't a dickhead, you would like get gigs. And then show business is so much. There's all this other shit going on, so you gotta be like, oh no, I just have to have good jokes and then hang out and not like make the wait staff hate me, and then I get jobs. But then in show business, that's not how it is.
Right, didn't prepare you for nepotism and having to drama and soap opera. But Raj was an interesting dude because Whitest Kids did a show there in like 2009 maybe.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, and so I can remember one of our tours we stopped
in 2009.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds right. And so we needed balloons for a sketch. And so Raj, like you said, is a really cool guy, but that club is old as shit. Right?
Yeah, and he's no nonsense and very very old school.
And here's one way that affected us. So like, I'm pretty sure he was just like smoking the whole time. That sounds right. But so I asked it, like, we needed some balloons to blow up for a sketch for whatever. I think we were playing pregnant people or something. I'm just like, do you have any balloons? He's like, oh, I got some balloons. And he goes and gets like latex birthday balloons, but they were so old, they were like boards. They were so like old, and like so we had to like massage them, and like you try to blow them up, and they would just like like have those weird warts and bubbles when you try. They're so old. Like, Raj, what are these balloons from? Like when you graduated?
That sounds completely like Roger.
Right? Yeah, I just thought, because I remember the way you guys talked about him, and then the balloons. I'm like, oh, this sounds exactly right.
Yeah, he would just rip butts and just be like you do the whole weekend. Even if you killed, you just be like, all right, that's good. You can, you can come back.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's like that's the way like the parents text message like their emotions now, it's like my parents are gonna meet my girlfriend next week, and I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to have you meet her, and they just go, me too, with a period. It's like so, and I know that they really are, but it's like it just seems like they're pissed. I feel like that's a similar thing.
I think they're pissed.
Really, yeah, maybe they're pissed. I don't know.
Sounds
like that same
pissed.
emotion, like, hey, you did a really good job. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, just like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh no,
Jesse, can I ask you to tell a story?
Sure.
You were on the television show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That's true. Yes. What do you want to know about it?
I remember it being a very entertaining story of what happened.
So, I can tell. Well, I'll try to. How long? I mean, it could be a pretty long, but I'll do the short version, I guess.
Give us the long version.
I'm down. We got time.
So this was 2001, and I was living in Detroit, and I was a courier for some real estate company. And
this is still Regis, right?
Yeah. It was when it was a huge deal. It was a big deal, and there was an ad in the paper how they were looking for contestants and at some fucking hotel. So I went there after work. Well, I had to call. You had to call on the phone and win some trivia contest dialing on your phone. So I got into the audition, go to the audition, fill out a questionnaire, all this shit, and don't think about it again. Then 2 weeks later, I get the call. They're like, you want to come be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm like, yes. So I go. And what's funny is at that point, I just started a new job. I found out I was going to be a millionaire like my second day at this new job. So they're training me, and I'm not even paying attention. So I'm like,
well,
I'm gonna go get on the show and be rich. And they're like, here's how to work the postage meter or some shit. And I'm like, what am I, poor? What am I, stupid? And then
you're like, so buying a car already. You're like, what?
So
a
I
Ferrari,
go to the show.
that sounds cool.
And I get there, and one thing that's so funny is they're like, if Regis seems like he's giving you a hint, he's not. He doesn't know what's going on. That's what they kept saying to us. And so I do the first show. I get on. I win the fastest finger. I get on. I get 3 questions right, and the show ends. And I blacked out. I was so nervous. I had to ask a crew guy how much money I had at the end of the show. And I go, hey man, how much money did I win? He goes, buddy, what do you fucking he's got I had $16,000 or something. So now we have 3 days off. I went there with my dad. We're hanging out. I go back, and what's so funny is we're waiting to start the second show, and I'm freaking out. And Regis is standing there in the wings with me, and he's going, pop, pop, Jesse, pop, 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 pop. And I was like, this is so fucking weird because I'm hating him right now. But I'm like, shut the fuck up. So anyway, I got to $32,000, and I got the question wrong. I only won $1,000, and then I screwed. There's some technical issues, so I had to go. If you ever somehow dig it up, I had to go back, and they had to read the questions to me again after I had lost, and I'm clearly looking pissed off. And then so the show airs. I'll tell one more quick story. So the show airs, and I'm in a bowling league back in Michigan, and I go to I'm at the bar getting a drink. There's a guy sitting next to me, and some old guy, and he goes, hey, you were on that millionaire show, right? And I go, yeah. He goes, you look like a real asshole on that thing. and I go, all right, man, cool. And then he goes, And then they goes, let me ask you something. You're in the hot seat for Regis, all that money on the line. Did you get a boner? And I go, nah, dude, I didn't get a boner. And then I just like took my beer and went back to. So basically, I paid for my week off work and like bought like a DVD player. Is what happened.
The 2000s.
Yeah.
When you're like, what am I gonna get? A DVD player. Ooh.
I feel like if I was on, I'd probably get like the opposite of a boner, right? Wouldn't you be so nervous that you just?
Oh yeah, I was so nervous. I was losing my fucking mind.
Any reason? Yeah, it's like that's crazy. Cause like, you know, and you know, Pop, I'm sure you're the same way I would be. I was just like, oh my god, I want this money so fucking bad. Every time I've thought about being on there, I'm like, oh my god, I would be like so invested in trying to get this money that I'd probably screw up. You know.
Do you remember the question you got wrong?
It was such a dumb. It was at the time. There's this Joan Cusack show called "What About Joan," and they're like, "What is her profession?" On
That's
the
not
show?
fair. That is not fair.
It aired like 3, and it was purely just a plug for that show because it aired like 3 times. By the time my show aired, it had already been fucking canceled. I've watched 8 million goddamn hours of TV. So when I got this thing, I was like, fuck this shit. And I was just like, I gotta guess because if I get it right.
Wait, didn't she work at a bookstore?
No, she was a teacher. I said I guess psychiatrist or something. Because I thought if I get this right, I might get the rest right, and then I'm gonna have $1 million when I'm like 24 or something, and then I can be dead by the time I'm 30.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
what
good
I
you
was
didn't
like,
get that money, man.
if we had money then, like that probably would have been bad.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
24. If I would $1 million when I was 24, I mean,
Oh, dude, yeah.
no.
We
It'd
were,
be bad
you know,
for us
like
to have it now.
you think about because we were talking about Rafifi. Well, you know, Rafifi closed, and we, you know, other home bases came up, including the Creek and the Cave. And I feel like we got more debaucherous then, possibly. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, if anyone had, you know, because we were talking about how, you know, a lot of people that were hanging out back then ended up being successful. Well, none of those people came back and like bought us all drinks at the Creek, which is probably good. You know what I mean? Like if one of us, like the 4 of us or somebody, like someone who was in our like crew kind of would have like suddenly had $1 million like when we were like 26 and hanging at the Creek in the Cave, like we'd be, well, I
You
don't
know how many $2 PBRs you could get for that?
at least 500,000.
Yeah.
Now that's the guy who's doing the math.
Call up here, Dave. I didn't even have to write it down. It's right
You have
here.
a calculator though in your phone, so I don't believe
I have a
you.
calculator in here, man. I'm like Goodwill Hunting, you know?
You
Or
have a phone calculator, right?
A Beautiful Mind. I do, but my phone's over here.
Okay.
It was way over here. Anyway.
Was the technical difficulty for that question? Do you think it might have been that they asked that question and you were just like, I don't fucking care? Like you had that expression of someone who really despises the question and they're like, we can't.
That's just kind of like, and then I had to go back out and be like, oh, okay. And I'm already like, I had to go back to work on Monday. This sucks. So,
all right.
Yeah,
We're gonna ask you this again, but you're gonna have this time when we ask you it, pretend that you watch the show all the time, but you still can't think of it.
Oh, I love Joan Cusack.
Oh,
and then So then I had to go back to this new job I just started, and it was like which isn't even that everybody has jobs, but like going back to that job the first day, I was like, I ruined my life. I'm just like, I hope nobody even like fucking talks to me.
Hey, someone's asking on the chat, is there a YouTube link of this footage? You know if that's out there, Jesse? That'd be kind of fun.
If there is
there?
I don't want anyone to see it. So I will never post it. I have a VHS tape
oh, that's
at
awesome.
my parents' house that says Millionaire on it, and I know that's on there, but maybe on my deathbed I'll watch it. But
Yo, you better make sure you have a VCR on your deathbed because you're not going to be watching that tape without it.
Dude, when you
I'll
die,
tell you right
VCRs
now.
will be hard to find.
yeah,
It's going to be real hard to find.
Yeah, I'm just in hospice, and I'm like, send me a VCR.
We're like, where the fuck? I'm gonna have to break into the museum for this guy.
Yeah.
Jesse Popp.
This guy wants a VCR over here. Can you believe this guy?
It's my final wish. Give me a VCR.
At your funeral, it's like Jesse Popp lived a long life, and now we've acquired a VCR from the museum to play you all a clip from a show from 2000.
Pook says, I just bought a VCR the other day. Shout out
Nice.
to Pook, because I have a VCR. I've had it for years just to watch the unspecial edition versions of the Star Wars trilogy.
Ooh. I used to do a show at the theater I helped open out here where we would watch movies on a VCR. Like that was just like the midnight show once a month was people getting together. And one week I was like, you know what? One of my favorite movies is 3 O'Clock High. Let's watch 3 O'Clock High. And I advertised it like that day on Facebook. And then I showed up. And usually like 5 people show up, you know, and like 5 or 7 people show up and we just kind of watch. I show up and the guy who played Buddy Revell, the bully in 3 O'Clock High, shows up at the screening. It's like, I heard you guys are showing my movie.
That's crazy.
Richard Tyson. Awesome.
Jesse or Dave, do you guys remember that movie, 3 O'Clock High?
Yeah, I totally remember it.
All right, see, because I never heard of it, and when I met Sam, he was always recommending it. And, you know, I've known Sam for pretty damn close to 20 years now, and I just watched that, like, in 2020.
Are you
I
kidding
like
me?
got around to watching it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
I probably haven't seen that movie since like 1983. 84.
Right, it's been a long time, I'm sure. But I mean, it's a great
What
film.
year
But like,
is it? Or 85? I don't even remember.
that's like,
what year.
I mean, that's like one of Sam. I just remember that's like one of Sam's big movies. You know, people have those movies that are part of their chemical makeup, and so like then I immediately text Sam like I finally saw it, and he told me about the Buddy Revell thing because, yeah. So Sam, if you start doing stand up again, are you going to do it at your own theater then? Do you think that's where you'll do it first?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Where do you think will be the most
I don't
comfortable
think people
place?
want to like hang out in a black box theater anymore.
Yeah,
not
you know
for
what?
a while.
Not for a while. Good point.
It was like a dirty place before the pandemic.
Before there was a virus
So,
hanging around the air.
yeah.
Where would you want to like when you decide to do it? What would be your ideal
The
way to do it? This is a question for everybody.
Tonight Show.
Same. Just go from no stand-up for 2 years to the
Yeah.
Tonight Show.
Tonight Show, yeah.
Sure. That is a great.
With Fallon or like old school Johnny Carson?
Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
That's my idea.
And this next guy has not done stand-up in 2 years. Also, I've been dead for 20. And please give it up. Yes.
Yeah, they're all there.
Jesse, where do you want to like when you get up on stage again? Where are you going to be?
When I get up on stage again,
Yeah, like because you're gonna. Well, you haven't done a show since then, so you know, right?
I'll go up. I mean, I'll go up wherever.
Do you have like a place where you would feel like, because like you know, it's been a while, right? So do you have a place where you feel like it would be best to get back into it? You know?
Well, it's weird because I love New York, but everybody's like kind of like not everybody's there anymore. So it's
Right.
like not the same thing. Like
Yeah.
if I could, I might go. I would either maybe go back to New York or just do like maybe a show in like Michigan.
Yeah.
I did my last 2 albums here in LA, which
Right.
is fun, but I might try to do one back in Michigan or just back in.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
How many albums are you at right now? 2,
I'm at 3.
Nice.
That's
And your
awesome.
third one is out, right?
Yeah. Just
What's
on
that one
Spotify.
called?
It's called. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. That's what it's called.
Okay. But you're here. We can talk about You Stink is your first album, right?
Yeah, it's called "You Stink." I am the best is the second one, and then I needed to come up with a third joke for it, so I just came up with "Don't even worry about it." So if you think I'm the best, don't even worry about it.
I love that it all go together. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have an idea for a fourth one, so I just might have to change it up. But
There you go.
Am
Time
I-
to change it up.
yeah,
The fourth album.
Am I still doing this bit?
You still doing this? All right, Dave. Well, so you haven't performed since then either. So where do you want to be? Are you in Miami to do shows?
Yeah, I've done a bunch of shows in Miami.
Well, hold on. You're not actually in Miami, are you?
No, I am. I'm actually in Miami. Why do you guys not believe me? How do I prove it to you?
Because we love you. We've known you for a long time, but you have this I don't know.
How do I prove it?
It sounds like you're telling stories sometimes. I don't know.
I'm not telling stories. It's real.
Right.
You guys want me to go outside? I could bring my computer out there.
Go grab a.
I don't want you. I don't want you to think I don't trust you.
You want to see?
Go outside and grab a Cuban sandwich and bring it back and show us.
Yeah.
If you can grab us a Cuban sandwich, then we'll believe you're in Miami.
I'm starving.
They got good Cuban sandwiches in Miami?
And a Miami Hurricanes t-shirt.
Yeah.
Not where I live. Not where I live. They don't have good Cuban sandwiches.
All right. We'll let it go around. Well, okay. So, I was asking this question because, well, like I mentioned, my first show back is a gig I did 2 years ago. When I moved back to Watertown, I was the only dude here that did stand-up, and every once in a while there might be a reason here to do it. Well, my friend Lee saw me do stand-up nearby in a nearby town at a college, and he decided to start doing it. So he knows more people here than me, so he started doing open mics, and so started meeting people and started getting shows booked. And so the zoo here, once a year, does a thing where it's adults only, starting at 6. And all the adults come through the zoo, and you can drink wine, and there's food, and there's wine tastings. And so Lee's like, well, let's put up a stage by where they eat food. They can sit down and eat, and we'll do a few little sets while they walk off. So we're doing it again. It's my first time back doing stand-up since January 2020. And so it's outside on a stage. And what you do is you just wait for enough people to kind of be milling around. And so then the 3 or 4 of us are each going to do 5 minutes, or maybe 3 or 4. And then they take off, and then you go drink wine and eat food and come back and do it again. I feel like that's a great way to just kind of...
At a zoo? This was at a zoo?
Yeah, this will be at a zoo on Friday. But it's outside.
What's the name of the show?
I think the event's called Wine Walk, and so this will be the stage at Wine Walk with comedians on it. I don't know.
I would have named it Your Mother's an Animal.
Well, here's what you'll like to. So I think that's a good way to kind of ease back into the whole thing, because I'm writing some new jokes too, but also it's holy shit, I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah. And thankfully, in my case, me and Sam are both lucky where we've been doing this every week, which at least.
Wait, are you talking about touching a boob?
Touching a boog? Did you say boog? Boob. No, you said boob. I'll touch some boobs. That night.
No, you don't got to prove it to us. We believe you.
No,
I'm lost.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
I'll touch a boob.
I don't know what's going on.
Sam's lost. I don't get it either. Here's the deal. So we'll be there. We'll be doing the show. And the funny thing is, and the stage is going to be in the same place as it was the last time 2 years ago. It's 10 feet, 20 feet away from the lemur cage. You guys know what lemurs do every 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah. We know real good, Timmy.
What do lemurs do every 15 minutes?
One of them will start screaming, and they'll all join in. And so it's like getting heckled. You're heckled by fucking lemurs. Yeah.
Do you have a bit prepared?
Yeah. Do you have a comeback?
Because you know what's going to happen.
What?
That they're going to do that.
Right.
You're going to go, come on, guys. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
I don't do that anyways. I've never been good at crowd work, even when they're priming.
Yeah, but that's the secret. Is you just got to prep the joke. You have to have.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, he's so quick," and you're like, "Oh, I wrote that."
Yeah. And also, it's real easy to do crowd work on animals. It's the easiest because they don't say shit back to you, so don't worry about it.
Well, that's why animals are the best audience members, is because they don't talk.
They're the best audience members, the best.
But they don't try and end your joke for you like some drunk guy, hey, yeah, just they don't do that. They just might make an animal noise, and that's that's better.
They'll be like, caca, caca.
Someone brought up a good point in chat. Chimp throw shit. That's true. I guess that would be kind of
some audience members do too sometimes though.
There's gotta be stories out there of someone getting human shit thrown at them during a stand-up show, right?
Maybe in the 1800s.
What, Jesse?
I've never had it happen.
Okay.
You could just go, you're a fucking cunt, and call the lemurs a cunt.
Sam?
Yeah.
I
I think yelling like the worst shit you can, like really going off on the lemurs, will get the audience on your side. I don't think anyone will feel bad for him.
These motherfuckers.
What's the worst heckle story? Do you have any good heckle stories?
Oh man, I can never remember mine because I just yell at them. Boys,
One time I was doing a show, and I walk out on stage, and off in the distance, before I grab the mic, I'm just walking on stage. Off in the distance, you hear a girl in the crowd go, "Oh, he's cute," and then in the back, a guy, without missing me, he goes, "No, he's not." Fucking killed. It brought the house down. So before I even said anything, I was already like getting made fun of. I was like, all right.
that is funny.
One time I think I was at pianos, and I remember I was telling a joke and some girl screamed something out from the audience, and I was just like, I was just trying to
Oh, Dave froze on me.
make her shut up. I don't remember what I yelled at her, but then later on she got out of her seat and went to the bathroom, and I remember being on stage and being like, I hope there's no toilet paper in there and you have to use your hat. And I remember saying that to her. And the crazy thing was I ended up going home with her. So that was a very crazy heckle story, really? Even after. And the whole time I was thinking, did she not hear me say what I said about her hat in the bathroom?
During sex?
Like the whole time I was like, did she never hear that? Like I clearly remember saying that on stage in front of like a lot of people to her.
Someone, Wheel of Money, who I had a talk with on my show. They troll, but they love. And so they asked a great question just now to you, Dave. They said, you fucked her unwiped ass?
No, they had baby wipes back then. In the 1800s. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, but these weren't the moist ones. They were just paper. You know. Someone was asking if you ever been flashed on stage. Sam, I think Whitest Kids have once or twice. There was a sketcher we used to do during when we were on tour with Flogging Molly. We asked the audience jokingly to flash their tits and then their dicks and then their buttholes. But
I was
once
thinking,
or
like,
twice,
during stand-up, I was like, that's so inappropriate. Like, when one...
Has anyone ever flashed tits during stand-up?
No.
Probably during a festival.
That's what I thought you were saying. And I was like, what?
Yo, Timmy, no one threw their closet.
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love airplane jokes.
Yeah, I've never been flashed on stage.
Man, you'll get there.
Yeah. One day.
One day. That's when you know you're good enough.
Monday, bro, Monday.
You know what? Referencing, I feel like, and I just did this, I feel like referencing that airplane jokes is overdone is the new airplane joke. Is that right? Don't you think so? It's like a spiral. Hey, Sam, because we're still calling this Self Like Saturday, I feel like we got to do some of our jobs. People are asking for a sketch, and they want me to do fan art. So I'm ready for fan art if you want me to do that.
Yeah, you do fan art. I'll bring up a sketch that one of these guys are in.
I'll be back in like.
Yeah, and I'll go make breakfast.
Go make breakfast, Dave.
Wait, beer. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
You got it, buddy. Dave, Miami's like way far away, right? So.
No, it's right by where you are in Canada.
I'm not in Canada, although I'm pretty close.
So I can't say you're in Canada if you're.
I mean, you know, I can get there in 5 hours.
Oh shit!
How many more?
There's an Avatar video game coming out.
I heard about that.
Shit.
So Dave and Jesse, you know, I don't know if you guys know much about what we've been up to, but we also have been recording the 4 or 5, like recording the group on Zoom calls, trying to play like Dungeons and Dragons or other RPGs, you know. And it turns out crazy. And the first one was like the fantasy theme, and now we started a new one about cowboys. So a lot of the fan art is fan art of our new cowboy characters, in case you get confused, because I'm still confused because Trevor is not. Trevor plays by his own rules. So Sam, did you enable sharing?
Yeah.
No. Oh yes, yeah. Let me do that. Sorry.
No problem. The first one starts off well. All right. Oh, now I forgot how to do it. It's been too long. Okay, there we go. I've only been gone for 2 weeks. I was here 2 weeks ago. Okay, so well, right away, here we go. Another thing that happened recently, a couple months ago, is I was the first dose of the COVID vaccine made me sick, and I didn't do the Saturday show that night. And I'm about to go to bed and watching a movie, and the guys call me and ask me if I like the name Little Timmy Pig Dick, because apparently Zack said that, and so it keeps happening. So here's some drawing by Blaze It Like 9/11 saying Little Timmy Big Muffin. I don't even know where this came from. It says, I've had my eye on this bad boy for years. And Trevor was saying, nobody tell Timmy we aren't getting paid, Trevor. Okay. Anyways, I love that drawing.
That's a great drawing.
It is. Dude, you'll be surprised. The art that some of our fans do is fucking bananas. Like this. And I don't know if we can show this. Oh, no, this is me getting hit with the beans.
Yeah, that's beans.
Let's just make that clear. This is beans. It's me saying, hey, do you want to bang all over me, which happens in the baked beans sketch when I actually got shot by a t-shirt can with beans. So that's a great drawing. That's by Bonerette.
This sketch is too explicit for us to get ad money on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. And the funny thing is that like the way it works is you kind of say like, all right, this has like sexual content and stuff like that. And they'll go, okay, all right, it's light. All right. And they'll like kind of approve it. And then it got flagged. And then you have them review the flag, and they reviewed it and denied it. They were like, it is too sexual.
Look at that last drawing of my face. That's like really good.
Yeah,
that's a good drawing. Yeah. Crazy. Good job, Bonerette. Okay. So Shep, people like to make magic cards of us. Shep did this one. I swear not all the artists of me. I didn't know how this. I just go alphabetically. Anyway, so this is Little Timmy Dick of the Pigs. It's magic card. Legendary creature hot dog slut. For anyone that knows Magic the Gathering, this card would be very overpowered and would break the game. Anyways, so Sam last night did a new show called The Flagship Newsboy. So Future Union Tour is so quick with logos. So here's their logo for you for that, Sam.
That was great. Yeah,
beautiful.
I came up with I did not. I feel really bad. I saw it. I did not use it for last night's show. Yeah, I'll do it again. I guess probably next Friday's open, but.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. After this, maybe I'll show you guys the intro I made for that. It's a quick 20-second intro.
Oh, I love it. So Future Union also thinks there should be a surf show since you and Trevor used to surf. So Future Union
I still surf sometimes, but I don't know what there's to talk about. It's like how Trevor's been surfing, and then I go every once in a while.
There you go. That's it. That's a great free.
Or we could talk about the Olympics. They're surfing at the Olympics this year.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Yeah. And breakdancing, right?
Breakdancing, surfing, and the Modern Pentathlon.
Is it because all the regular sports athletes died?
And Facebooking. Facebooking is
Facebooking is. Do you know what the Modern Pentathlon is?
No.
Do you, Timmy?
It's running, horseback riding, fencing. I'm missing one, but
Skeet shooting.
It's handgun shooting.
Yeah, that's
like shooting.
That's like all the stuff you need to be good at in like 1820.
Yeah.
To be like a cool guy. That's the stuff you need to ride
swimming.
a horse.
It's swimming. I miss swimming. Yeah. It's basically like Barry Lyndon, the Olympic sport.
All right, moving on. Lucifer Beanie Weenie. Did I show this before? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Whip Boy versus Superdog, the Snyder Cut. Since Sam and Trevor love the Snyder Cut. So that's a Good Boys Don't Get Whipped from the writers of Mars. Okay, now here's some more fan art. So this is Darren's character from the new Western, Milford Brimley. So Lady Petunia, obviously, is a great artist. And so I'm not sure, at some point, she's so good with the details. At some point during the video, Darren says he's wearing a Marvin the Martian t-shirt, right? So there's
it's because he has like a critical fail when he's trying to be sexy or something.
Oh, right.
So we had to figure out how to have him not be sexy.
Right.
And we said his shirt pops open and he's wearing a Marvin the Martian shirt.
But you know what? Again, though, there's going to be kinks out there, people that are like, fuck yes, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of a sexy look. Yeah.
Yeah, someone's spanking it to this right now with the bustier and the Marvin the Martian peeking out where her boobs should be.
Is that a booger on his finger?
Huh?
Is that a booger on his finger?
No, it's got. No. I forget why. He has.
I think it's because she sold one of her guns to to Trevor's character.
Oh, right. God, it is. You know what? I got to write the next session. It's a fucking mess. Okay, here's another. This is open lunch with the Road to Whoretown character. So that's Sam's character on the right, who looks fucking great. Zack's character, or Darren's character in the middle, and Trevor, who's supposed to be an Ewok, you guys. See, which is like, it's a role-playing game. You're supposed to be certain characters. We start playing, Trevor goes, I'm an Ewok, and we're like, okay, I got to figure that out. Anyways, it's an interesting Ewok drawing. Thank you, Open
Globduster says that's Coach McGurk. That's a funny statement. From Home Movies.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I know the real McGurk, which is funny.
You do? Who was
the
it?
guy that McGurk is named after?
Oh,
a friend of my brother's named McGurk.
Whoa.
His last name's McGurk. We call him McGurk. Yeah, he's friends with, who is it? Brendan Smalls, who made Home Movies?
Yeah. I think it's Brendan Smalls.
Yeah, he's like friends with him from like growing up or something.
That is random as hell. Okay, so here, I mean, look at the quality here. Pickles paints with Milford. Look at that shit. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
It's very cool.
So that's Darren's character. I mean, and that's like, I don't know if you guys, some of chat's gonna back me up here, but there's a comic book about 15, 20 years ago called Battle Chasers. It was drawn by a guy named Joe Maggiore. He's one of those artists who's very talented, but has to draw gigantic tits. And this reminds me of a character that only Milford's more tastefully done. So, anyways, I like that she has, those aren't really cowboy guns. Well, I get that's like a sexy Derringer in her other hand. So there you go. Anyways, I like her belt buckle. Here's Pickles paints. This is Trevor's character, Tugnug.
Ooh.
That's a pretty amazing drawing as well.
That's a really good drawing of Tugnug.
Well,
Yeah.
these are all of your. I guess I've never done role playing. I don't get how.
No, yeah. So okay. So when you play like, and here's the thing, Jesse. Our videos are, if you want to learn about how a role playing game works, our videos are the last thing you would like. No, don't. Because basically, our idea was like, I've played Dungeons and Dragons before Sam had, but so we were like, well, I've never been the guy in charge, which means GM or DM, which means you kind of decide what happens, like you roll the dice to see, like someone will say, okay, I want to swing my sword. Then you roll the dice to see how well they do. And then the dungeon master's job is to kind of describe what happens and can try and push the story along, right? But every one of these is set up in its own world with its own rules. And so now we started playing a Western one, which straight up doesn't have rules for if someone wants to be an Ewok. So we're trying to figure that out. But Trevor said he wants to be an Ewok. And so...
Trevor has this approach called steamrolling. Where if he wants something to happen, he just refuses to not let it happen, he refuses to not let it happen.
Yeah, and we make it work, and I think it works, and people enjoy it. But also, there's
people enjoy Ewoks too.
People do enjoy Ewoks. That's really, I do.
Wheel of Money said it's the Air Bud loophole. There's nothing in the rulebook that says an Ewok can't play cowboys.
But yeah, so I think, you got to walk that fine line of like just playing a game and having the rule structure enough so that so that you can't always do what you want to do, but also being funny. Because if you throw out the rules and just say a bunch of crazy shit all the time, then you're just a bunch of dudes saying crazy shit, and there's enough of that out there. Okay, so here's some more. This probably needs some explaining. I'm not actually punching this gal. Let's just get that out there. This is from a house party show. One of the last things I did before COVID was I did a couple road dates in Iowa and like southern South Dakota, and we're a big enough state where you can have like different regions. But anyway, so I believe this is from Sioux City, Iowa. And I did a house party, and this guy and his girlfriend were like, can we get, I was drunk enough at the time where it sounded funny enough. They're like, can we get a picture of you punching my girlfriend in the face? And I'm like, yeah.
And you said no, and you punched her in the face. They got the picture anyways. Yeah.
Well, someone made my face into an emoji here on the Twitch, so if you chat, you can use it.
Someone suggested that, and I
Sam, you made it happen.
I made it happen, yeah.
But anyways, this is making fun of the Pantera album, which has a fist punching a face. So silly Dad did that. Now Souvlaki and Grits is obviously always great, and here's Souvlaki's version of Tugnug, which is incredible. What I like is how big the gun is.
Yo, what's up with the coin? He's always flipping the coin?
I think Trevor said when he
The first thing he did, yeah. He
But I like that he still has that Hawaiian shirt and still has Trevor's haircut, kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
Incredible. And now here's this Ted Zodiac Cruz putting me as the Crimson, that same face from that picture. This is supposed to be King Crimson album.
King Crimson. Let's play on
that's
that.
weird.
Yeah.
Like that. Now this I had to edit because apparently at one point in the role-playing game, Milford Brimley's tit falls out. So I had to put a sticker on it because we can't show boobs on Twitch. But anyways. And I like that they made her... Huh?
Is that true? You can't show boobs on Twitch?
Yeah, dude, they have a lot of rules. You know, Metallica got in trouble on Twitch for playing Metallica songs.
Oh, man.
Wait. Yeah. Someone in chat just said Jesse was on Millionaire episodes 290/291 from July of 2001.
Oh, my God.
BitTorrent that shit and upload it fast.
Oh, yeah, Jesse, that's
God.
the other thing about doing this is they find everything. There was somebody for like a few months back on the Whitest Kids Reddit who just put like they were digging up stuff from like just personal stuff almost on us, you know, not quite there, but like just everything about us. So if it's out there, these kids will find it. Okay, moving on. Here's Toast. This is great. This is the lyrics to Hippo in the City. I don't really get the purpose of this, but I love it so much. So, do you guys remember that sketch? Wait, is anybody? You guys aren't in that one. Who plays the cops in that one? Oh, we do.
Trevor and Darren.
Okay, so here's Weedable with another. What happened with the muffin, dude? Was that something you guys were talking about last week, Sam?
Was it? I
don't know
what this is.
What is the muffin? Why do people keep talking about me and a muffin? Did I talk about a muffin recently? Can someone fill us in?
Is this? Oh, maybe. Maybe it was a Timmy rant. It wasn't.
It's possibly memorable. A Timmy rant. Timmy sounds like he's a DJ on an oldies station.
Yo, is that muffin peeing?
By the way, I'm also a DJ on an oldies station.
Yo, are you guys allowed to show muffins peeing on Twitch by any chance?
No, it's got a price tag on it.
Oh.
Wait, someone said, Trevor said you're saving up for us. Of course it's a Trevor thing, because Trevor could only talk about me being from South Dakota or being fat. Trevor said you wanted to get a huge muffin. You know what? I agree with that. I love a huge muffin. I'll eat my way out of it. Yeah, by the way, Dave, someone made a good point there. Next week we'll see a muffin peeing. That's how fan art also works. You say something silly, and next week there's a fucking beautiful $3,000 drawing of it. That's what happens. It's like you say the silliest things, and the next week there's
make sure you forward
art.
that to me.
What about when people came up with Timmy Pig Dick? Someone said it was a ska band, and then like next week, some dude had made this like perfectly produced ska song.
Yeah.
Dude, people are amazing. It's great. Thank you, fan art fans of art, artists of fan art. Sam, you got some? You got a sketch ready?
Give me 5 seconds so I can roll through.
Give him like 5 minutes, Timmy.
I'm trying. Getting High with Dinosaurs gifted a sub, and went off and gifted a bunch of subs. Professor Death resubscribed for 7 months. He just says, "Why WKUK horsey come?" Rez Dogi has resubscribed for 2 months and said, "Get your ass to mouse." Thank you, everybody.
Okay, let me just share it with you guys, and then we will be.
What are we doing?
You
doing it in the chat or?
No, yeah. I'm gonna just screen share it with you.
Jesse and Dave, you guys having fun?
Absolutely, man. It's a blast.
Good. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
What do we got? Oh, Timmy talk. Dave, here it is, baby.
Yes, I'm so psyched.
I forgot about this, man.
Hi, ladies and germs, and welcome to another taping of Timmy Talk with me, your host, Timmy. I'm just kidding. Well, now I'd like to interview our first guest. He's from the TV show.
Forgot to share the audio with you guys because it's the fucking screen. I just had to hit a tab. Sorry about that. Let's try this again.
Well, now I'd like to interview our first guest. He's from the TV show The Whitest Kids You Know, and of course, Timmy Talk. Please give a warm round of applause for Timmy. Thanks for making the time to be here, Timmy. Thanks for having me, Timmy. Well, his name is Mittens. So tell me about your cat. Going on 4 years now. How long have you had him? Well, sometimes that I'm in a boat out at sea, and there's all these really weird mermaids around, and they have all the food, and I don't have any.
Do you have
And
any
then I try to
dreams
jump
about
out
your
to
cat,
get some,
Timmy?
but I can't swim. So then Mittens flies down in a cape and rescues me.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
It is.
Whew. I'm getting goosebumps. What do you think
I
that
hope
means?
something good. This is a lot of fun. That would be great. Amen to that. It's fun to hang out with your friends. You can tell me anything, buddy. Oh, that's okay.
Timmy,
I do
can
that
I tell you a
sometimes
secret?
too. You guys, give me my tape back. You're not supposed to see this. That would be great. It's fun to hang out. Guys, this is the pilot.
It's the pilot! He said it was a pilot, like he's gonna give it to a network or something.
Stop it! It's not finished. Where did you even find this?
I broke into your house and I went through your stuff.
Trevor, that is so cool. No, Timmy, no. Aww.
You guys are more like the meanest jerks.
Timmy. Here we go. You suck, Timmy. Hey, fuck you, Timmy.
Just give me all your money, you stupid little shit.
My dad has it all.
Well, what do you got?
Nothing. I don't have anything. Please don't kill me.
What is that in your hand?
Oh, this is nothing. You don't want this. Ah, hey, my pilots!
Now I'd like to interview my first guest. He's from the TV show The Whitest Kids You Know, and of course, Timmy Talk. Put your hands together for Timmy. Hi, ladies and germs. Thanks for having me. Thanks for taking the time to be here. My cat's name is Mittens, and he's a Tammy. What's your cat's name? He's about 4 years old.
Guys, can we change the channel? This show makes me sad.
Shut up, Timmy. This show's awesome.
The dream
How's
is
he
about
do that?
voting with mermaids.
Timmy Talk.
Wow, Timmy Talk. That's
That's a great sketch.
thank you. That's a trip, man. Dave fucking kills it, of course. I love that when Dave steals the show and makes the show, the editing is still poor. Yeah.
Well, it was good editing for its time.
Right. Well, and actually, I mean, behind the scenes, it was amazing editing to make it look like bad editing, But, and Sam, someone asked in chat, they said, did we improv that or plan it out? And that was like extremely planned out as far as how I talk to myself and then how Dave talks to himself.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
That
you
was
have
that was in the script. That was definitely
right. Yeah. Because basically all I did is like, well, obviously record it twice and you just speak and then wait too long and do it again. So there was some natural timing I guess you had to do to it. I don't really remember. But yeah, it's so fun to watch. And obviously, I mean, that one is like made funny from the editing, so.
Yeah. That one so fun. You know what's funny though? One thing I can't like not see is that the room where we shot it was a basement. And
where you guys are?
Yeah, and like it takes I know it's stupid like and no one realizes this, but it takes place. It's supposed to be an apartment. They throw the water balloon at him.
on the
But
second floor of
every
an
time I
apartment.
watch it, I can't like not see that they're in a basement. Yeah, I don't know if it's the like brick wall. I know that's not like super interesting. I just can't like.
Well, that's why you should never make a TV show, kids, because then you won't be able to enjoy it yourself.
I remember we were in Brooklyn and I was walking around with the gun a lot, and I was just like, people were like, "What the fuck?" Like, looking, and I was like,
Were you like freaked out having to do that, Dave?
"No," but it was just weird,
Yeah.
I mean,
you,
we weren't like that professional of a show that like I think I would feel safe. Like
Very strange.
that, like it wasn't like that professional show that people could tell, like, oh, this is a TV show shooting here.
Yeah, they were like, no, this is normal on our street.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dave, did we just kind of, did we write that for Dave and just have him do it, or did we make you audition? I forget. Probably didn't make you audition.
How excited were you when you found out you had the role in our TV show?
Well, when I
Mugger
found
slash
out I was
Timmy.
playing Timmy, I almost soiled me trouser.
I think like out of all the people we know, Dave is the perfect casting for that.
Right.
Oh. I love him doing the Timmy talk show. Like not like the mugging's great, but like him doing the talk show is so perfect.
Yeah, I think any one of our other like comedian or actor friends that do that, it would, I don't know, just with David, so it's like perfect because there's no match. You know what I mean? It's just like it's so great. Yeah. And Dave, people ask about that sketch all the time. I mean, you know, there's a few Timmy sketches people always bring up to me when they are, you know, on the internet or in person or whatever, and like that's definitely up there, you know. And
Yeah, it's a great sketch.
yeah, well, and you, you know, that's you, bro. Because I mean, one of the reasons it's so fucking funny is because that part's crazy, you know. So it works, you know. You're brilliant. I love you.
Should we watch it? Another sketch?
Yeah, let's do it. We're starting to get into wrap up time, maybe in a few minutes. So.
Yeah.
You guys have that on this show?
That just meaning we're gonna stop soon.
No, we
I know
don't.
what it
This is you're on it forever.
Hey,
This
Timmy,
is
what's
it.
wrap up time mean?
Guess we're getting close to being done. I don't know.
Oh, now
There
I
we
get
go.
it.
No, Timmy, that's it. This is it forever. We're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my head in the oven and.
No, come on. That's not a real oven.
Get a doctor here, please! Hello?
Do you guys hear it?
People, I need a doctor now!
Yes.
Well, I'm a doctor. What seems to be the problem? Holy moly! What happened here?
This guy rode his bike up my ass! Well, this guy walked right out in front of me! Into a crosswalk? A crosswalk that is in the middle of a 50K! A crosswalk is a crosswalk, and I don't know what a 50K is. I'm a businessman. A businessman is late to his quarterly shareholders meeting. Well, I don't know what a quarterly shareholders meeting is because I'm a bicycle guy. A bicycle guy that's losing the 50K. Do you mean a 401K? Because I know what that is. A 50K sounds like crazy talk. Why would anybody want to ride 401K?
Guys! I am a doctor. I don't understand what either of you two are talking about. Now, did any of you come in here to buy tongue depressors?
I don't know what a tongue depressor is. I don't know what a tongue depressor is.
Hey, where's the front wheel and the handlebars?
Oh, it's in there.
Jeez, everybody's so testy today. All right, I'll take 20 tongue depressors. They seem great.
Cha-ching!
Okay, we heard there was a disturbance here. What's going on? This guy rode his bike on my ass! Whoa, let's take it down a notch. Is a bicycle?
Okay, if none of you guys are in here to buy tongue depressors, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask everyone to get out of the doctor building.
Okay, that's enough of that. I don't know anything about bicycles or tongue depressors. I'm a police guy. And yous twos, you're under arrest.
Oh! I don't know what either of you two are talking about. I'm a judge, for God's sakes.
I'm with you, Your Honor. I'm just a lawyer.
Jury, are you getting any of this?
I'm just a mom.
I'm a businessman, and I agree with that guy.
This is so unfair, Your Honor. There's not one single bicycle guy on this jury.
Okay, I've had enough. You go to jail, you don't. Case closed.
Now, who wants to buy some evidence?
Oh man, what's that sketch called? A bike up the ass.
Bike up the ass. Yeah.
Bike up the ass.
Just,
have you guys ever watched that one?
Let's sew it down there.
Oh,
Aced
Back,
it.
dude, I
Aced it.
remember being there. It's so funny.
I love that sketch because we've said this before, but that's like really about us because the way we write everything is like we don't fucking know how the world works, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, every sketch is basically us being like, hey, we're just the sketch guys. We don't know what doctors or presidents or police or inventors do, you know?
Yeah,
Who wants
yeah.
to buy some sketches?
I'm a bicycle guy.
Yeah.
Goober Miltato says Zack has no bulge in that sketch. It's actually, he taped it down.
Did he seriously?
he had like 2 rolls of duct tape.
I mean, that's one thing that brought the whitest kids together is we all just have too much dick. Just too much. Yeah. Too much penis.
I mean, you can't give it away for free, man. You know?
Yeah. It's very true.
You got to buy the DVD if you want the unduct tape shot.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want the, yeah.
Is there a VHS edition yet?
There you go. Yeah, that's the dirty shit.
That'd be sick. We should release the rest of the seasons on VHS.
Oh my god.
I would
People
love
have been
that.
waiting so long.
Oh, you're
for it to
welcome,
be on
guys.
DVD,
You're
right?
welcome.
People ask us about putting on DVD like every day for the last 15 years, and so it'd be really funny to be like, okay, here it comes, and it's on VHS. And then they have to go steal Jesse Pop's VCR out of his deathbed. And
it's on 10
VHS.
VHSs. Yeah, each season 2 VHSs.
Yeah, okay. Someone do the math. Someone who knows. I mean, how many VHSs? So our show was 5 seasons, and they were each about 5 hours long.
How long is one cassette? I don't even remember. Like 300 minutes?
Depends on the quality. It's like about 2 hours.
There's a little switch you would change. One's like 2 hours, and then you could do like 6 hours or something.
I would say each season's about 220 minutes, roughly.
So you're looking at like you're looking at several. I just did the math. Several. VHS.
I just want enough VHS tapes so that on the side you could have a different member's face on the side of each tape, right?
Yeah.
So, and then if there's 6, you just do 2 Timmy faces.
Yeah.
Or me and Dave.
There we go. Yeah, just Dave and Jesse. Oh,
that's
dude,
perfect.
That's what you do. You do Whitest Kids VHS. You get 5 tapes, and on each tape you have Jesse, Dave Rosinsky, Josh Fadem, Greg Johnson, Johnny Pemberton. People would be like, "Wait."
There you go. That's all that counts. You know, people always talk about that. Who's the second cop in the bike sketch? You
That's
know?
right.
Yeah, that's.
It's like when the Fantastic Four got replaced with Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider. You know, it's like
I have that comic.
It's
dude, it's
exactly
great. Mike
like
Waringo, right? What was I gonna say? Back up the ass. Greg walks in with his gun drawn, and I know the whole sketch is about how other professions only understand the profession, and that's it. But I just love that, and that's a common thread. A lot of times we have cops. The cops either immediately draw their gun, or walk into the scene like with it up, and you know.
Yeah.
Real cops are slowly like rising up to match that stereotype that we have, but
There is one more thing I want to show you guys.
Right.
This I think goes under this is a hybrid between watching a sketch and fan art. This is a fan edit of a sketch. You ready for this?
Oh, is this what people have been asking for tonight? I've seen them people.
Oh, okay. This is from Beansy.
Okay. Wait, beans with a bunch of E's and Z's?
Yeah, it's pronounced Beansy.
Okay. Beansy.
Bunch of E's and Z's. Right?
Beansy is, dude. I
was
did
in a comment once.
Yeah, Beansy's right there in the comments right now. Beansy, I did Rhode Island food once on the show, and Beansy's an expert on that. And then the video game I played on Monday, Beansy's also an expert on that. So he just fucking knows everything.
Yeah, and made this, and apparently he's moving right now out of his apartment.
And Buyers 89, I do agree with you. They aren't slowly becoming that stereotype. It's becoming more known that they are. Yes. Let's not get too serious, but yes. It's like Banksy, but with beans. Okay, anyways. Here we go.
Sorry, it's going to be... Or maybe this is not. This is just the one from Fuse.
Hamlet. The vampire army has taken the city.
We must check the castle tower and make sure that no vampire have gotten into our home base.
You wait here. I'll go check the castle.
Yes, you do that.
Oh my God, Hamlet! I just saw a f***ing vampire! It bit me right in the neck!
Oh no!
Save yourself, Hamlet! Shit!
I wonder what he said
I
though.
wanted that.
What did he say
and
there?
rid this castle of the vampire scourge that has taken this fair city. I shall hunt each and every one down in this town and drive a wooden stake through their heart. All this for my friend Othello. Oh no! Hamlet, turn around! He turned into a vampire! He's gonna bite you! Oh, Hamlet, I can't watch this! Hey, everybody, I can't watch this!
Well, some of us are trying to.
John, please. Who said that? Which one of y'all dead motherfuckers just said that shit? Was it you, String Bean? You skinny ass looking motherfucker. Turn around and say it again. Turn around and say it again. Turn around, say it
Will
again.
you please be quiet?
John, that is the President of the United States.
I don't care who it is, he's ruining Hamlet.
Oh, now you up. Now you up. Now you up. You have up now. Now you up. 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 Now you have up.
Mr. President, will you please be quiet?
Suck my presidential bitch. You fat ass piece of you tub-o-lard looking mother. What? 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 Hey!
What?
What? Huh? I don't know why you're looking up at me, bitch. Plays on stage. I'm not putting on a play up here. I'm trying to be entertained right now.
Mr. President, be quiet.
John, calm down.
Listen to the woman, John. Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Hey, Acty, stop the play. Acty! Ho! Acty! Hey! Ho! I gotta go to the bathroom. I drank too much liquid. Now I gotta piss. Oh! I got a bottle. I got a bottle. It's all right. Rewind the play 5 minutes, though, because that fat piece of shit was talking. I couldn't pay attention to what you guys was doing. So rewind the play 5 minutes. And you shut the up.
That's it. I'm gonna do what I should have done a long time ago.
John, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna beat him to death with this hammer.
What? John! John!
Oh, what are you doing, Skinny? What are you doing, you fat piece of Where's he going? What's that fat piece of doing now? Oh, ah! Ow! Ah! He's hitting me in the butt! He's hitting my butt! Don't break my butt! Don't break my butt! He's breaking my butt!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what actually happened on that fateful night all those years ago. American historians and documentarians believe that the actual events were far too embarrassing for our fledgling nation to endure. But Abraham Lincoln actually got hammered in the ass so much that he died of being hammered in the ass. Thank you. Good night.
So, the Lincoln sketch. Sam, can you explain what that edit? Because some people in chat were like, "Why didn't they edit all the words? Why did they do it this way?"
So I don't know if that's it. Beansy, did you make that edit, or is that actually the edit from Fuse? Because when our show first aired, you know, like when we were on IFC, we were uncensored, but when we were on Fuse, when that show premiered, oh, that's from Fuse. Okay, so that's the TV edit, yeah. Which I agree. I like the way that the edits feel. Like it's the I like the bleeps. I think it makes it funnier.
I agree. I especially obviously the funniest swear there is when you say when I say shit really loud and it bleeps just like the T.
Yeah, I wish it came later in the sketch. I wish we had a ton more like normal bleeps before we got that, but that's so fun. Yeah.
Right, and someone in chat saying there's an unedited version. Well, I mean, when we got on IFC, they unedited everything, right? So there is an unedited version of that sketch.
No, yeah, we've seen it with swears before.
Yeah. Yeah, we can handle it. We're big boys.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Sam and Timmy, have you gotten the 100,000 subs YouTube plaque yet? No, I think, does Trevor still have the plaque? So our YouTube channel hit 100,000 subs and they send you a plaque, and Trevor has the plaque. They'd like send you a physical...
Oh, Trevor got the plaque?
Didn't he? Or did he not? I thought Trevor got it. I don't know.
Seen it.
I'm just
maybe he did and he doesn't want to tell us because we all are.
That's very Trevor wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, a plaque would be great. Trevor probably already lost it. Someone says, that's also in his wheelhouse. So
yeah,
I don't know. Anyways, I got to pee again. But you guys, are we done? Anyone have any other
Are we
business
done?
we need to attend to? Well, we normally do this for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Tonight's been loosey-goosey because I didn't know that it was only going to be Sam and I till late last night. And then we brought you guys on, and here we are. I was at my parents' house watching a 1-year-old try and like fight a dog, which, you know, that's a few hours. And then I'm like, all right, well, you know, all right. Once Sam said you guys are here, I'm like, all right, we're going to do this. Because I was just going to ditch Sam if it was just going to be us.
I wouldn't blame you if you're watching a 1-year-old fight a dog. You know. Like...
I mean, I should have taped that. And my sister-in-law was like, you could bring him on the show. I'm like, nah, you don't. There's people on there. You don't want them to see a kid.
Yeah,
you don't
we got way too many pedophiles in our channel.
No, I mean,
way
you know,
too
no, I love Whoretown. That's what we call chat. I love Whoretown. I love the Whoretown residents. Every once in a while, some rando peeps in. You don't know what they're going to do with, you know, screenshots of children. I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah. Guys, thanks so much for coming on. Tomorrow at 6:30, we're doing Trailer Boys. The theme is time travel movies. If you would like
I think I might try and pop in on that, man. We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be me and my friend Wade Randolph, who was on the stream last night, who's written for Rick and Morty, and he wrote the new Battletoads video game.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to just be watching some fucking time travel trailers. So I'm going to try and be up by 6:30. Doing that
cool, man.
at night, running at 6:30.
Yeah, well, he does
Pacific
that
time.
He's Pacific, you know. So then you gotta, so the East Coasters aren't up too late on a Sunday, and so Midwesterners, which is pretty much just me and like 3 other people in chat, are you know, that we're not up too late either. You know, I gotta wake up, Dave. I wake up and on Sunday mornings I go to a radio station and help them broadcast church. I have a very strange like triple life, you know. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you're not cleaning up the radio station.
No, I don't. I do, but for a long time, I was just like, when I leave, I would have to wipe everything down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they still all got COVID. So did I. So. Anyways,
Did
any of you guys get COVID?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
No.
Dave did.
I did.
How'd you do, man?
Nothing really. I lost my smell, and then I got the test, and it was positive, and then I isolated, and nothing happened.
Really?
So I just stayed home for 2 weeks, and then eventually it came back more and more, little by little. So,
See, I never lost taste or smell, but I got sick as a fucking dog for like 4 or 5
Yeah, that's
days.
the thing about it. You don't know what you're gonna get. Like
Yeah, it's
every
crazy.
person has a completely different experience. It seems like, you know. And
yeah,
it's,
so weird.
and
Same
it's
with the
really bad when
vaccines.
people get hospitalized. That's like the
Yep.
worst. And
Yeah, dude,
you know.
it's random and crazy. And yeah, I didn't lose any taste or smell, but I could not wake up before 11 a.m. no matter what. I just couldn't fucking get out of my
Yeah, that's definitely
fell
one of
asleep in
the
a chair.
one of the big symptoms.
I just couldn't
COVID.
do it.
You just
I got
sleep
into
past
murder.
till 11:30.
That's it. It's exactly that.
It's on the
11:30.
CDC list.
It says if you get COVID, you probably skip breakfast every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like if you woke up at 12:15, you probably have COVID.
I think I had COVID all throughout my 20s.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a lot of
That
times
was
after our
mono.
shows.
That was mono, bro.
A lot of times when the
Yeah,
4
I
of us were
mono
hanging out
all
with our
throughout my
friends at comedy clubs, I think we all contracted COVID the next day, right? Oh man, I have such a headache and it's already 3 p.m. I must have gotten COVID last night. It was somewhere in between all those fucking tequilas, all those PBRs. What did I drink a lot back then? Scotch. I found some old pianos karaoke pictures last night where I was drinking an Amstel Light and a Scotch at the same time. It's like, who the fuck are you?
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Do you guys remember? You guys probably showed up at the pianos karaoke scene sometimes.
Yeah,
Do you remember? I kind of inherited the piano show eventually. Remember that after Greg?
So,
Yeah.
well, right. So Whitest Kids had a Sunday night show. And then for a little bit, when we started moving, some of us were moving out to the West Coast and we started shooting TV. Sam and I took it over and called it Scum and Villainy, right?
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Melissa booked
That was a
it.
stand-up show. That was fun. And Melissa Turan booked it. Then Greg took that over from us, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you moved and I moved. And then so Dave, you took it from him.
Yeah, and then I had it for like a year and a half or
Oh,
something.
nice. It was still on Sunday nights?
Yeah, Sunday nights, and I was fighting with all the bands. They were always like the show was going on. They're always like, "Can't we just come in and tune up and set up?" And I'm like, "No, we can't."
Always.
Someone
Every night,
talking
every single
with a
time.
microphone.
It was a fight. Like it got bad sometimes.
Oh yeah, Trevor almost like got in a fight with Gibby Hayne, and then later we became friends with him.
That's so funny.
He's like, oh, wait, that's the guy from the Butthole Surfers? Wait, I mentioned this the other night, our last Trailer Boys, because we were watching band movies. Everyone was mentioning Dig, the movie about the Brian Jonestown massacre. And there was a time where Anton tried to fight you, right, Timmy?
Tried to fight me, yeah. So I told this on, I don't know, one of the other streams. There's so many things we do now, I forget. Anyway, so one night, Whitest Kids, we always have like some props and stuff that we end up having to throw away at the end of the night. Well, and some fans will probably be mortified to hear this, but when we used to do the live shows and we would do the Cubicle Boss sketch live, I would stand with holding a piece of paper or a piece of tag board, poster board, for Sam to make the crazy sex drawing on. And I often would just throw it away. Now I wish we had it so we could auction it off to people. Anyways, so I was going to throw one away. I'm outside of pianos. I'm going to throw it away. And pianos had all of this row of garbage cans that had little lids on each one of them in this big mesh thing. And there's a guy sitting on the garbage can I was going to use, and he's talking on his cell phone. So I go up, start walking up to him, and notice that he's on it. I'm like, oh, and I back off. He puts down his phone and goes, what, motherfucker, what? And he starts like yelling at me. And I'm like, dude, I'm just throwing it away. So I go over to like the normal New York City wastebasket on the street corner and just throw it in there. I'm like, it's fine. He's like, fine, fuck you. Trying to steal my phone? You trying to take my phone? And then he walked back in the bar. And it turned out, I didn't know this. Someone's like, that's Anton from Brian Jonestown Massacre, like the leader of that band or whatever, lead singer. And I was just like, okay, but apparently, and so someone else was like, yeah, he's crazy. Like, yeah, he is. He's crazy. I know that,
It's funny because there's this movie called Dig about Brian Jonestown Massacre and about the Dandy Warhols. And pretty much the main theme of the movie is Anton from Brian Jonestown Massacre is an asshole. Like, story checks out.
Yeah, right? It's like...
But that's a great story, dude. That's so funny.
Isn't that crazy? Just like, dude, it's like, what, you want to take my cell phone? It's like, I'm trying to, like, you're sitting on the garbage and I'm trying to throw away some garbage. Like, you...
God, that's so funny.
Oh, someone in chat says, I didn't want to know that he's an asshole, and then posted a frowning face. Sorry.
How did you not know that anyway? That's his whole gimmick.
What?
Everything about that band is that the guy's crazy.
Yeah, we just said, watch if you watch that movie, you'll realize in a second.
Someone says Dig should be about Mudvayne. Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna go. Are we done? What do you guys think?
Yeah,
let's
Do you know what I'm gonna do
Jesse
though?
and Dave was so good, dude. It was so fun to see you guys.
Oh, it's great to see.
It's great seeing you.
Thanks so much for stepping up and jumping in.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Hanging out and
just trying to be a team player and help out.
Dude, you are such a team player.
Hey,
and
guys,
listen,
Just trying to be the coach.
Guys, where can people find you? Where can people find you?
Yeah, do some pimping. Do some what do you call it? Yeah.
I have albums on Spotify. I have my own podcast called Monday Night Beers with Vince and those Burns and all these other guys that not everybody knows here. But just do that and check me out.
Great.
Oh God, I'm so nervous. Okay. Nah, I'm just kidding. Check out Six Unseemly Questions podcast. It's on Starburns Audio. I know we were talking about Rick and Morty before. It's a comedy game show hosted by Victor Venato and me. We have cool guests, and I beat everybody up.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys, so much for coming out.
All right. Thanks, guys. Great to see you. Have fun.
Yep. You too.
I'm gonna...
Where's Timmy?
Wait, when Timmy gets... Oh, yeah, you can just leave. If you leave, I'll stay here with Timmy, yeah.
All right.
Just get out of here. Just fucking get out of here.
Hi, guys.
I'm gonna stay and play marbles for one round.
All right.
Do you have a Twitch account?
Me? No. Should I get one? Well,
I mean, if you want to play
What was that
marbles
other
with me
show
right
you were
now.
talking about? What was the other show you were saying? Tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow, Trailer Boys. I do a show where we watch movie trailers.
Bro, we're not on the show anymore, right?
No, we are.
Right now?
Yes, we are.
And people still can see us?
Yeah, people can still see us.
Can they see this?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn it. All right, I'm leaving then.
What
Forget
is
it.
this?
I'll tell you all my stories later.
Dave, it was great hanging out with you. For some reason, there's a problem with my fucking... I'm going to have to close out my shit so I can restart my shit.
All right, how do I get out of here?
Fuck, what is this shit?
All right, bro. Just text me as soon as you get home.
Just hit leave.
All right,
If
text
you
me as
hit
soon as you get
leave.
home. Later.
Yeah, I'll text you when I get home. I'll text you. In the words of Greg Johnson, I'll call you. I'll text you before I get up.
He said that? That's almost like my joke.
That's he
No,
would
I'm not
always
saying anything like that, but text me when you wake up. All right, I'll see you soon. Later.
All right,
Bye.
see you soon. All right, guys. You guys want to play marbles? You guys ready for a round of fucking marbles? For some reason, my Steam was being weird and it was acting like marbles was still open and running when it wasn't. All right. I had fun tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being cool. I'll play around to this, and then probably raid. We'll see who's up for a raid. Might raid. I might do a thing where we do a sketchy marble person again. All right. So platform Twitch confirm. All right. I'm almost up. I'm almost ready. Let's see. Scene 5. Yeah, I like that. Let's add a window capture to this. The window should be this Zoom meeting that we're in right now. And let me just make this a little smaller right here. Okay. You guys ready for some marbles? Community maps. I wish there was. Here, let me just like scroll down a bunch. So they're all rating 100%, but like, let's do Lost Toll area. All right. Oh yeah, I'll turn slow mode off for you guys. What is it? Slash slow mode off. Slash slow off. There you go. Slow mode is off. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go into the. Oh wait, whoops, guys! Don't steal my information. Channel. Creator dashboard. That's what I'm looking for. Stream info. I'm gonna change it to marbles on stream. All right. And for those of you who are new here, if you just hit the main dad banned for saying doll liquor in chat. Don't support that asshole hater. That's really fucking funny. You seemed like such a weird guy. All right. I'm gonna hit start. So if you're new here, hit ! play, and you will enter yourself into the thing, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to win or lose. So if you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't want to fuck it up, there's no way to fuck it up. Just hit !play. Dude is super sketch, but he gives away money. So, oh, whoa, really? Does boost even do anything? No, it does not. There is a game mode where you can boost, but we're not playing that. And you actually have to hit boost and then a number. So, but if you do type stuff during the match, I will read the top 3 people at the end. Okay? So I'm gonna hit start. You'll have 30 seconds to join. Probably like 26 seconds because you guys are on a delay. Let me see. If I hit left alt, I don't know where everyone's marbles are. Wait, oh, I'm not even in there. Now I am. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 7 seconds. All right, here we go. 135 in. Oh, there's the course. Ooh, Super Zero design. Looks like they're taking an early lead. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, Kimmer Wimmer. Looks like they. Oh, wow. And we got some deaths. Gabagoo. R.I.P. Oh, Wimmy Wham, Wazilliam, Sleeve McDaniels. Alright, but there is... Look, there's official WKUK making around, but the person in the lead is Sammy Scream. Making it through the little dimples here. Let's see if they can... Going up. Let's see if they'll make it up the weirdo... stair thing. Now everyone's catching up, but Sammy Scream has quite the lead right now. Sammy Scream, you're doing good. You should start typing stuff right now for me to read. And followed by Telic Tactics and Bluistas. Sammy Scream in the lead. Might change here. Sammy Scream is stopped. Teletactics catching up. Oh God. Oh, who is it? Mitch Ritchie. Oh, is it Josh? Josh Rose 52. Josh Rose 52 in the lead. Oh, misses it. Bear the weight. It was almost Josh Rose 52, and then bear the weight. Hazy Davy. 7870, Kings of Cans and Jars, The Endless Norman, Kimmer Wimmer, Doom Duck, Central Plane, Called the Space Boy, Bluista, and Surprise Sandwich. Fucking thing sucks. You know what would be sick is if we got an actual, like, what do you call him? Horse race announcer to call this. They'll be like, bear the weight, in the lead, Hayes Davy down the heels, blah, 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 blah. And look, M12 Sarge, just slowly, let's see if M12 Sarge can do it. Come on, everyone's waiting for you, Sarge. And they did it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I got 19th. Not bad. 2 wins, 21 races. Okay, let me see what people say. Timmy Scream. Oh, this is great. WKK. These. Let's go. By the way, I changed the prefix on the chat to WKUK. Come on, baby. Second, baby. And let's see. Endless Norman. One of these days, I'll get that #1. I know how that feels. All right, I'm just going to do a random track. Sports ball skins just got an upgrade along with sports mode modifier. Ooh, wow. I want to get, like, really into this game. I want to, like, really... Because I play with you guys. I think I should get something for having so many people, because I you watch this and the top streamers are having like 100 people play this. I mean, I should get more XP for this shit or whatever, right? So hit !play to play. All we gotta do is watch. You don't have to do anything, but you could win. And I'll tell you what. What do you win? You win some endorphins. That's what you win. It feels exciting. Remember, if you want to submit to Trailer Boys, go to miseryloves.us. The theme this week is time travel. That's another thing where you can win, but you don't really get anything. You just get pride and excitement. All right, I'm going to hit start. Okay, 20 seconds. You only submit to Darren. Well, time for revenge, bitch. Well, you lost that time. You got killed that time, Wimmy Whams. I remember that. So maybe this time you can finish. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, looks like I stuff invisible dogs. Oh, Thulio 41. Wow. Okay, Thulio 41 is in the lead. Woo. That's freaking cool looking. Thulio 41 still has the lead, heading into the hangy bells. That's what I call it. Oh, and looks like Gubius 22 and Run Like a Jackalope. Gubius 22 and Run Like a Jackalope. Let's see this. I wonder how this works. Oh, Beansy in the lead. This win might help brighten your mood for the move. But no. Endless Norman now in the lead. Endless heading into the jump. Whoa. And they missed it. A wanker 89. A wanker 89. Some people called John Oliver a wanker earlier, but a wanker 89 is the winner. Another Daywalker came in second. Drakast 13 came in third. Called the Space Cowboy came in fourth. Drakast 13 came in third. Triple Nickel Pickle Tickle came in fifth. Nikki J 56K came in sixth. Kyle Squig Elf came in seventh. Sometimes like these names just shut my brain down. Cat Tuba came in eighth. Nug Caleb came in ninth. God Bees Forever came in 10th. All right, guys, I'm gonna raid someone. I'm gonna set that up right now. This has been fun. Once this finishes, I'm gonna raid. Wanker 89, you won. Let's see, wait, Wanker. Woo woo. I'd like to thank everyone who got me here, primarily Sam. You're welcome. I got second. Oh my god, Sam, you're a cool guy. That's why you got second, is because you said that. And it's rigged. I chose. If I win, I get to be an extra in Mars, right? Well, it's a cartoon, so you can pretend you are. It's just like drawings in the background. My greatest accomplishment today. Wow. Great job. Great job, everyone. This is a fun stream. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Let me go to this screen so I can pick a freaking raid. Let's see, raid channels. Okay. Oh, Nephew Quin. Let's do Nephew Quin. He's playing marbles right now. You guys want to hang out with Nephew Quin? I like raiding this guy. He's always really appreciative. He's really fun. He's a less sketchy marble guy, and you get to keep on playing marbles. Oh wait, oh, Marth is on? What's Marth doing? Wait, why is Marth not on the thing? Give me a second. Is Marth playing marbles? Alright, hold on. Why is Marth not coming up? Oh wait, here he is. Oh, special events. He's watching videos. Okay, cool. I don't know why he's... Alright, I'm gonna raid Marth. Marth's a good dude. Good people. Here we go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.